Do you ever have moments where you just take a second and think about the course your life has gone? Moments where you wonder, how did I get here? What am I really doing with my life? Well, I have got to tell you, my life choices has led me to Dinosaur with double D's. And I don't regret a single one of those choices. Welcome to Love Story Gaming, Dinosaur with double D's. Oh, it's already treat time for my Garrus. Is it treat time for my baby? Come here, Garrus. Come here, Garrus. Good boy. There's a good boy. I have traditionally always said that the only way to improve dinosaurs is with double D's. I feel like paleontology has peaked twice, actually. I've got nothing but admiration for the artistic vision I am seeing now. This is peak art. This may be my favorite thing that I have ever experienced in my life. Hey, dinosaurs may have different ways of measuring, and we're gonna find out. All right, so I have been instructed to go in blind, and I'm gonna, but I need you to see the settings menu. Magnificent. Now, I have already integrated the Twitch chat, so you guys should be able to vote, apparently. I'm not sure exactly how that works at all, but we're gonna find out together. Let's go! Dinosaur with double D's. It is a great day to be me. Thank you to Jack Twilight for recommending and then subsequently getting me this game. Jack Twilight's great. Y'all should check him out. I am streaming. Consider turning on the Twitch votes. Twitch menu. They can help on difficult decisions and dilemmas. I will still have the final say, but I'll get to vote. Oh, that's exciting. All right, let's go. Dinosaur, correct. Content that deals with mature topics and contains sexual content that is not appropriate for all audiences. Well, it's an 18+ stream anyway, so we're good to go. Headset for best experience. Gotcha. Especially with that Diana Ross style theme song. Let's fucking go.
Dinosaur with double D.
1824, when archaeologists found the bones of creatures believed to have lived more than 230 million years ago, the world was turned upside down. This was proof that long before man, giants actually dominated this planet.
I mean, with those double D's, it's not the only domination going to be going on tonight.
The dinosaurs. But do you know what does not have bones?
Is it tits?
Breasts.
I like the way you think.
Because this flubber-like substance has not been able to withstand the test of time, scientists have been overlooking one crucial detail.
Oh, and what might that be?
The dinosaurs probably had fed juicy milkers.
I see no flaws in that logic. Yeah, but have you enjoyed them on a dinosaur? I'm sorry, a dinosaur. Dinosaur looks around the room while moving her knee up and down nervously. She anxiously looks around the unfamiliar room, her eyes wide open. It's an old musty room, just like in the movies. Therapy room, so stereotypical it almost seems to be parody. Hi. She can't help but be a little nervous. I'm quite the introvert, and I'm not used to talking to others about my feelings at all. But Mr. Robson was right. It's time I start working on myself. She hears a mature hand confidently push down the handle of the door to the office. That must be the doctor. Wait, do I look presentable enough? Quickly, she snacks a mirror from her handbag to inspect herself before she enters the room. Or before he enters the room? I may have misread that. I am slightly just... Oh, this is my new favorite game. Okay, okay. Well, I think it has to be E. I think they are, TK. I think they are. Wow. That's really... you know, I'm not going to play Baldur's Gate 3 on this channel. One, because I'm not a fan of Wizards of the Coast. Two, not a fan of D&D lore. And three, I have other things to do with my channel and my life besides devote 300 hours to a single game. I feel like I just got the entire experience right there. I'm going for it. All right. A deep, manly, yet reassuring voice is heard from the entrance behind her. Good afternoon. My apologies for the long wait. He reaches out his well-manicured hand as he introduces himself as Dr. Leonel Pagestat, but she may call him Leon. As the rough texture of his calloused fingers grip her hand. Oh, he's calloused fingers and manicured? Ooh. She doesn't want him, I do. A warm feeling comes over her. With a friendly smile, the imposing doctor takes a seat opposite of hers. The chair creaks under the weight of his massive, muscular body. I have that problem. Wow. What a man. She slowly looks him up and down from head to toes. A voice like a subwoofer. Arms like tree trunks. And those trousers as if they're the push-up bra of pants.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace.
Oh my god, this game has a soundtrack. Someone look up immediately. Hello, Wingnut, it's so good to see you. My life has led me to this. I need someone to look up whether or not the soundtrack is on Spotify. This is information I need immediately. She can hardly focus on what Leon is saying while her mind wanders. I've never kissed someone with a mustache before. I wonder what that would feel like. Get it together, Dinosaur! What's wrong with you? You're normally not like this. Let's have a look. Hi. Hello. Hi, Leon. Hey. You smuggling a basketball down there, buddy? Impatiently, he goes through his papers. I see that you're here because you're a bit confused. Is that correct? Before Dinosaur has a chance to answer, he continues. Sorry, what was your name again? Oh, okay, awkward silence. Awkward silence it is! It does seem that you are a bit confused indeed. The friendly smile on his face, he glances over the papers in his hands. Dinosaur notices that there's a very calming aura surrounding him. I see here your name is Dinosaur. Is that correct? It's actually DDinosaur. It's a regional thing. I appreciate you looking for me, TK. You're a real one. That's right. Dinosaur with double D's.
Oh,
Nice. Hey, Leon, buddy, where are your fingers? I like to think of myself as something of an expert. That's not quite how male anatomy works. I must admit, I am quite nervous. There is no need to be nervous. This is just an initial interview to get to know each other a little bit. Because the more I know you, the easier it will be for me to help you. That's why we're going to do an introduction test first. So that if you turn out to be dumb, I know if I should talk to you in a condescending tone in the future. Not to worry, there are no right or wrong answers in this initial interview. That's a very good question. Are you ready? All right, chat. It's time to vote. Are we ready for this? Exclamation mark A if we're ready. Exclamation mark B if we're not ready. If we've never been ready. If there is nothing in the world that could prepare us. All right, we got one vote for yes. All right, well, that's working. All right. Hello, Moon Mad Eyes. Good to see you. Ooh, Bella's not ready. I don't think Bella's ready. Moon Mad. Jack Twilight, good to see you. Welcome in. The game is obviously, TK, about a dinosaur with massive gongolahongongas trying to find love. And also about voting. Moon Mad, we are playing Dinosaur with double D's. Y'all can vote. Y'all can vote on the choices. And I think the A's have it. How do I? Oh, I probably need to be in the right screen. Dinosaur's a little nervous, but nods determined towards Leon. All right, time for the first question. In a few words, how would you describe yourself? All right, gang, how are we describing ourselves? Yes, this is the initial interview with a therapist. I like to think of myself as, I've been around for like 65 million years or so. That's what the song said. I like to think I'm quite intelligent. All right, Moon Mad. To vote, what you do is a Twitch command, exclamation mark followed by the letter. This is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, the next vote gets it. All right, Kaljira gets it. You can do whatever you put your mind to there, buddy. All right, we are quite intelligent. Let's go. You mean intelligent? What did I say? Intelligent. On to the next question. What is your favorite activity? What's my favorite activity? I've always been a fan of somersaults myself. All right, what do we think, guys? What's my favorite activity? Somersaulting is where I'm leaning. We got dancing, we got bowling, we got dancing. I think dancing has it. Oh, really? So you really enjoy being physically active? Teehee. The dinosaur doesn't really answer the question, but instead just creepily grinning to herself. All right, then, let's move on to the next question. What's your favorite song? Oh, Unbreak My Heart. Of these, I like Careless Whisper, but you know, I could be convinced to do a Crazy Frog. Well, I guess that settles that.
Oh.
Call me pathetic, but I can't listen to this song without getting choked up either. Oh, Leon. Cute. Next question. What is your favorite snack? I've actually been on a little pancake kick lately. I like pancakes. Oh, we are split on the snacks. This is the question that divides the Love Story community. All right, we're gonna use a lifeline on this because we can't seem to agree. A lifeline. It's your own opinion. I would like to call my sweet cat Mr. Robson. Wait, Mr. Robson's the one who told her to go to therapy. I'm so glad I picked this option. Mr. Robson, we need your help. It's a matter of extreme urgency, nay, national importance. Hey, Robson, I don't have long. Here's a question. What's my favorite snack? Are you sure? Okay, thank you. DDinosaur hangs up the phone just before time runs out.
Oh.
Okay, well, what's your answer? Okay, well, we're back, guys. Round whatever of voting. Let's go. Wow. Oh, chocolate chip cookie. Chocolate chip cookie. Are we getting a chocolate chip cookie? And it's a cookie. Oh, what a good choice. I really enjoy that too. I feel like I'm really getting to know you a bit already. On to the next question. Do you know that some claim people who cry during a movie have higher emotional intelligence? Personally, I'm a bit skeptical about that. I doubt whether people who cry over a drawn dead lion are really more intelligent. Hey, Leon, buddy, fuck you. What's your favorite movie? All right, gang. Lord of the Rings, Titanic, or Garfield. We don't do Harry Potter here. All right, we got D, we got D, we got A. We got A. Oh, Dead and Lord of the Rings versus Garfield. The truly the dilemma of our age. We got Lord of the Rings. We got Lord of the Rings. It's so cool, right? He quickly collects himself and hides enthusiasm behind professionalism. Wow, I didn't expect us to have this much in common. Too bad I don't have anyone to watch movies with. Anyway, next question. Name something you really enjoy. Watching movies with hot doctors. Let's see. All right, y'all, what do we enjoy? Because, yes, yeah, I could take or leave a mustache. Mine is perfectly groomed. Thank you. I like biceps. Biceps are good. Okay, so real talk. Muscular women are like one of my favorite things in the entire world. Wow, you guys are picking the objectively incorrect answer. I see more votes for biceps. Let's go. That was the easiest question yet. Dinosaur thinks as she sneaks a peek at his biceps. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? The dinosaur is feeling relieved. Although she was a bit reluctant to open up like this, it wasn't all that bad. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. What's your favorite dinosaur? Hello, Lemon Duck. Oh no! Does he know? Why else would he ask that question? The dinosaur starts sweating between her sensual thighs and underneath her breasts. This was a mistake. I never should have come here. Wait, I have to answer. Otherwise, I might have come across as even more suspicious. Which of these is the best dinosaur? T-Rex, long neck, one of the flying ones, or the one with a club on his tail? That's goddamn Ankylosaurus, you uncultured swine. All right, guys. Which of these four is the best dinosaur? Lemon Duck, you can vote by doing command, so exclamation mark, and then one of the letters. Oh, looks like Ankylosaurus is winning. Ankylosaurus, the one with a club on his tail. Okay. Your answer. Very peculiar. The questionable look on his face, Dr. Leon turns his attention to his notes. All right, hold on. Believe it or not, these answers can teach you a lot about a person. And I, as a therapist, have already gotten to know a lot about you. Now, you take these kinds of tests very seriously. For example, Lady Guinevere, good to see you. Dr. Leon points out her sexy sweat. He hands her a tissue. Don't worry, that is a good thing. It means you take this session very seriously and are willing to work on yourself. That's the first step. Very impressive. Y'all, we made it to therapy. Thank you. The dinosaur feels the stress leaving her body. It looks like he didn't notice after all. I'm way too stressed. Maybe therapy is a good idea after all. If something like this already sends my stress levels through the roof. The dinosaur takes the tissue from Dr. Leon and wipes the insides of her moist thighs dry. I'm sorry, where can I put this? Don't worry about it. You can just give that to me. Carefully, he grabs a dampened tissue and stores it in his cheek like a hamster. Looks like you've had enough for today. I would suggest making a new appointment for next week so we can really get into it. All right, that sounds good, Doctor. Please, call me Leon. I will, Lion. Guys, this may be the greatest work of art ever produced. The dinosaur is lying in bed. A thin sheet just barely covers her enormous body. Because it is quite warm, she's not wearing any other clothes. Oh, the dinosaur! Oh, that hurt. That. Curled up against her is her best friend, who also happens to be the cutest cat ever. You're wearing clothes! That was a strange day, Mr. Robson. You're usually my only conversation partner. But today I was sharing my most personal opinions with this random attractive stud who I hired to listen to my opinions. Purr.
I'm freaked out by how hot this is.
Me too, buddy. You're so sweet and cute. She tickles his cute little cat feet. He likes it. Mr. Robson is my oldest and most loyal friend. He may not be that talkative, and sometimes he falls asleep when I'm in the middle of a sentence, but I feel like I can always talk to him about anything. I don't know if it's the therapy already starting to work or if I'm just glad it's over, but I feel a lot lighter already. Maybe it's a good idea to go back for another session next week after all. Wow. I must say, it was really quite a shock when Dr. Lion sprung that dinosaur question on me. What if he finds out that I'm actually a dinosaur? Wait! Whoa! I'm sorry, we're just gonna drop a plot twist like that right off the fucking bat? Where the fuck is this game's narrative going? She's a dinosaur? Well, that's one way to fucking reveal.
That's science, baby.
Stories could learn from this game. Just writing in general should update to reflect the lessons in this game. And yeah, someone mentioned in chat earlier, this is like this is a video game written by Chuck Tingle. That is exactly what this sounds like. On the other hand, there will come a point at which it will be inevitable to share the real reason I'm visiting him. My loneliness. I've been lonely for millions of years now. Oh no, you're crying on your massive dongos. She lets out a sad sigh. Thankfully, I have you, Mr. Robson. Damage. Why is that pussy vibrating? Teehee, I love you too, Mr. Robson. There has got to be a path in this game where she ends up with Mr. Robson, and I don't know how to feel about that. What? You're right, Mr. Robson. Nobody can truly love me if I don't love myself. Lies. Please, Mr. Robson, don't get political. The following week has gone by already, but when DDinosaur finds herself in Dr. Lion's waiting room again, she can feel her sexually attractive belly rumbling with nerves. Do I really know for sure that I want to go through with this? It all feels so vulnerable. All right, get feeling better, Bella. We love you. She arrived early, so she doesn't feel like she has to go in right away. But despite her hesitation, the clock on the wall seems to be ticking faster and louder than usual. Sigh. Maybe I'm making a mistake by coming here. The DDinosaur notices the overly attractive man that's sitting just a few seats away from her. From the corner of her eye, DDinosaur sneaks a peek his way. When she sees him, she can barely believe he's real. A jawline that was chiseled by a sculptor. A hairline that could break off the hedge trimmer. And that body, wow, as if his place of birth is dreamland. It's like he stepped straight out of a Ken box. But then instead, with the essential parts missing from an actual Ken doll. Toes. Is DDinosaur in defeat? He doesn't even seem to notice me. He must think I'm a monster. When does a dinosaur become a monster? He is wiping what seems to be cat hairs from his shirt. Why are there commas in that sentence? He is wiping what seem to be cat hairs from his shirt while he's unintelligible, muttering to himself,
Hexman just resubscribed for 43 months. What in the monster F asterisk is going on here?
DDinosaur with double D's, my love. Obviously the greatest thing ever put to fiction. Then DDinosaur does something that surprises even her. She musters up some courage and actually decides to speak to him. Character growth. Therapy's working. Huh? A cat owner, I see. He wow. Wow. Just wow. He looks up. Huh? Oh, these hairs? No, it's just that I can't stop strangling cats. That's the reason why I'm meeting with Dr. Leon. I don't think I want to date you.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just kidding. I know. Not funny. No, it's my bad. I guess I'm just a little tense about my appointment. Well, you wouldn't be the first person who doesn't understand me. He then stares at the sky for about 2 to 3 seconds with an emotional look on his face. Very sad. But yeah, anyway, I actually got this fur-free coat. He gestures to the hair on his shirt. Because I just can't leave my house without cuddling my cat. Call me a little bitch, but I just love that furry little guy, you know. Well, I find it very endearing. The dinosaur's taken aback by how easy it is for her to talk to this attractive stranger. It's normally never this easy for me. She looks around in her purse. It must be here somewhere.
I'm freaked out by how hot
Here
this
it is. The dinosaur hands him one of those cat hair rollers. Listen, Polycule and I walk around with one of those all the time because our dog sheds. I don't remember her having horns. Did I just miss that she has Triceratops horns this whole time? Nope, she does not have Triceratops horns. Continuity error, 0 out of 10. His sexy fingertip accidentally touches the dinosaur's hand lightly. A wave of goosebumps rolls over her bare shoulders. The bulge. So I actually write a character in some of my own work that this guy would be a fucking parody of. And his name is Cole. And I don't know what to do with this information. Handy, thank you. Should we be nonchalant or should we accidentally growl? The stakes have never been higher. You know, Alex is also a really good, this guy would be a parody of. Okay, Lady Guinevere, I know you well enough to know that there would be no accidental about your growling. You know, I do not actually see nonchalance being an option here. I am vibrating at speeds hitherto unknown to dinosaur kind. Oops. Bless you. Phew, luckily he didn't notice. He starts
freaked out by how
brushing
hot this
his
is.
tight shirt. While holding his shirt up to brush it, the dinosaur catches a glimpse of his shiny six-pack. That is a rare.
I'm freaked out by how hot
I
this
think
is.
it was appropriated from the roar from the original Gauntlet's Legends, actually. Out of excitement, a drop of sweat squirts out from one of her pores, which makes her catch herself peeking just before he makes eye contact with her again. Yeah, just one pore. You projectile sweat off of a single pore. What time do you have to go in? Huh? Have to go... what? Well, I assume you're not just here for the comfortable chairs. You're waiting for your appointment as well, right? He makes an XD face. Oh, yeah. The dinosaur looks at the clock before she understands it. In just 3 minutes already? That went by fast.
Huh?
Huh? In 3 minutes? Wait, me too! You're not going to tell me that I'm... Gosh, I'm an hour early again, am I? That sucks hard. Oh, you sweet summer child. If your appointment's at 11 o'clock, then yes.
Swing us your laptop.
If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever. Where clouds roll by for you and I. Well then, at least I still have plenty of time to be ashamed. DDinosaur accidentally lets out a giggle. With a friendly nod, he reaches to give back the cat hair roller. I am not, and I will not take these lies. But, bonus, you get a bonus if you can tell me what that song was from. There are no actual material prizes for this. You just get to be like, all right, I want a Love Story Gaming thing. All right, guys, what are we doing? Are we taking the catlit roller, or are we gonna let him keep it? See, we may need that roller later. We also have a cat. Oh, chat's being selfish today. Let's go. I can't even leave the house without this thing. Otherwise, people would think I'm a mammoth. That's how much hair loss Mr. Robson has. He hesitates for just a moment. Is Mr. Robson your husband? Huh? Wait a second. Is he trying to gauge whether I'm single? Or is he really just not funny? Well, just before she's about to reveal to him that she's single, the door to Mr. Lion's office swings open. DDinosaur with double D's, come on in. It's time for your appointment. Oh, well, I wish you the best of luck with your strangulation problem, Teehee.
Whoa!
Wait, what? How do you know about that? Well, it's not so much a problem as it is a solution. I wasn't talking to you, Doctor. Oh, of course.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Welcome. Please take a seat. Dr. Lion gestures to a chair that has a whoopee cushion on it. Huh? Wow. I knew he was attractive. But I didn't know he was a comedic genius. I love a man with a brilliant sense of humor. Huh? Wait. I wonder if this is one of his psychological tests. All right, guys, what are we doing? I feel like this is the most important choice I have ever made in any video game. Y'all know there is 100% porn of this game, and it is probably absolutely unhinged. Now, I cannot confirm whether or not I am going to verify that later.
Whoopsies!
Whoopsies indeed, let's go. DDinosaur sits down. A hilarious sound fills the room. Are you happy now?
Oh.
She notices a sparkle of pride in Dr. Lion's eyes. Good. How are you doing this week? Are we gonna be honest or are we gonna lie? I mean, I'm looking forward to it honest. Oh, are we being... It did just do a Skyrim. Are we being honest with our therapist? I don't know if we're ready for that. Everyone knows you lie to your therapist for the first 6 sessions before you start getting vulnerable and honest. But all right. Don't worry, we'll take it slow. Leon's warm voice alone calms DDinosaur a bit. After all, coming here is a big step already, so be proud of yourself that you're choosing to work on yourself. DDinosaur appreciates his understanding, and that he leaves some of the buttons on his shirt open. Okay, that bottom button is doing so much heavy lifting. I feel like it needs a raise. It's going for Employee of the Month, and I think it deserves it. Y'all, this man has a full weight rack in his office and a barely clothed picture of himself. And he's got time. And this is probably lore. That's also why it's common to do a relaxation test during one of these first sessions. A relaxation test? Yes. This often helps people calm the chaos and business in their heads, which in therapy should make communicating about problems easier. DDinosaur looks again at Dr. Lion's strong fingers that look like they could be world heavyweight thumb wrestling champions. The lore is there's a printer back here that I can't make out what it is, but there's like a readout, like a sciencey graph readout, and then it's a sudden spike right at the end. No, I think it's probably just a oh, why is it missing? Because he took it off to use as a paddle. Guys, where's this paddle? I hope this relaxation test is a massage. We'll try to achieve this through a massage. Jackpot! Okay, please lie down. He gestures the couch in the corner of his office. Hey, y'all remember when I said there's probably porn of this game and it's unhinged? Turns out it's just in the game. She bears her back and lies down on the table, sloshing her colossal slammers onto the table.
It's not my fault.
When she carefully rests her head on her arm, she feels her heartbeat vibrating through her bosom into the leather sofa. Calm down, DDinosaur. I know I've been lonely for millions of years, but he's just doing his job. He can't help being a man god either. Are you comfortable and ready? If ever there was a time for a victory dance. Oh, are we playing it cool? Are we playing it cool? I'm pretty sure that was breached the moment I booted up this game. Oh, we're playing it cool? Y'all don't want a victory dance? Oh, y'all really want to get laid. All right, let's go. DDinosaur tries not to sound too enthusiastic. In the sky blue? You simpleton. Okay. Okay, now close your eyes and try to relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Leon presses his manly palms onto DDinosaur's scaly shoulder blades. Waves of goosebumps roll over her entire exposed body. Now try to calmly get all your feelings in line. Do this by pressing spacebar at the right time when the emotion blocks are floating above the pillar. You know, my therapist has said that to me before. So is your shirt just like painted on, or keep the tower as straight as possible to keep your emotions balanced? The space what? Haha, diegesis is funny. Leon gently begins to apply pressure to DDinosaur's sexy back and gently rubs her body up and down. Leon's rough fingertips touch her shoulders. She accidentally lets out a sensual moan. Sorry, did I hurt you? No, sorry. Act normally, DDinosaur. You're making it awkward. Leon's warm, moist hands apply light pressure to her attractive shoulder blades. DDinosaur feels like she's being wrapped in a blanket of peace and quiet. Tell Bella I hope she gets feeling better. She notices her heartbeat calming down, the familiar chaotic thoughts are slowly. Breathe in. And breathe out. This background is the best thing I've ever seen. Hello, Paladin! Good to see you. Dinosaur with double D's is in therapy, obviously. In full control, his strong hands glide over her hips, again followed by a wave of goosebumps. Okay, so the tower thing, these are her emotions, I guess, and I need to line them up perfectly on the tower. The dinosaur's eyes almost disappear into the back of her head as she's overwhelmed by the ecstasy of relaxation. Of course, he's a professional, but she's still surprised at how comfortable she feels with Leon. She begins to wonder if she's ever felt this comfortable with someone before. Romance. She finds it hard to stop her mind from wandering with Leon's powerful hands near her amphibious legs. Reptilian, actually. Yeah, this is like if Chuck Tingle did a video game. Her cheeks slowly turn red as her thoughts wander. She's never felt such powerful hands be so gentle. Oh, I'm running out of tower, guys. She bites her lower lips as she notices that his hands, smeared with massage slime, are getting closer to her tail. I don't think that's a chainsaw, buddy. I think that's a personal massager. She lets out another moan. Are you okay? Don't stop. The weight of all the stress lifted from her shoulders, she struggles not to say things she would normally never dare to. She knows it's daring, but DDinosaur is considering asking Leon to massage her inner thighs. I'm running out of tower. Leon. Or Lion, sorry. Could you maybe move your hands? I am running out of tower. 2. And my thighs. This is actually kind of hard. Hesitates for a moment. Then she feels his head sliding down little by little. Warm glows pulsing through her entire body. I am almost out of tower. His hands slide up and down. Up and down. A little more down each time. Just trying a little closer to her cloaca. Wait, my cloaca? But what if he knows? Her heart skips a beat as her relaxation collapses like a Jenga tower. Everything goes black for a moment while she almost drowns in a tidal wave of stress. One overpowering thought can no longer be suppressed. What if... Dinosaur! Her head spins like a carousel when she's overcome by her negative thoughts. Beneath his calloused palms, Dr. Lion feels Dinosaur's heart suddenly speed up. Dinosaur? What did he just say? Dinosaur? She starts breathing faster and deeper. Dinosaur, are you okay? He knows. I knew it was a mistake coming here. Well, you didn't get that far. It's all becoming too much for Dinosaur. The millions of years of pent-up emotions are too bottled up to be resolved in just one session. Dinosaur, listen to me. Stay calm. His deep, soothing voice almost immediately calms down the whirlwind of thoughts in her head. Breathe in and breathe out. It's hard for Dinosaur not to calm down around Dr. Leon. His calm presence makes her feel like she's known him for a lifetime. Breathe in and breathe out. The Dinosaur notices she's slowly calming down again. Are you feeling a little better now? While the Dinosaur takes another deep breath, she feels her cloacal hole relax again. When she slowly calms down, she instantly starts feeling ashamed of her thoughts just now. Oh, sorry. I don't know what There's no need to apologize for anything. No one expects you to solve this in just 2 weeks. You did great. Look, I know my chat. I know what's about to happen. Guys, just get it over with. Just get it out of your system. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get a single A vote on this, actually. Dinosaur's eyes aren't very good, but they can detect movement. When Lion puts his pen away, she strikes.
Nathan is truly psychotic.
Help!
Hey, Victor!
Oh my God, help me!
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I forgot to drink water.
Oh my God,
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Oh my God!
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
You're like a constant downer, huh?
All right, guys, what do you think? Okay, guys. The dinosaur's eyes are not very good, but they can detect movement. When Lion puts his pen away, she strikes. Alright, so nothing changes there.
This is the bad
We're just gonna do that. The dinosaur appreciates his words very much and starts blushing. After all, it is common knowledge that the opinion of an attractive person is more important. That's true. That's why I started a channel. Still somewhat dazed, the dinosaur smiles gratefully after hearing his reassuring words. Lion takes a seat back at his desk while he gives DDinosaur some space to get dressed again. This was an intense session. I think we did more than enough for today. He remarks he takes some notes like a doctor would do. Oh, and by the way, before you go, I noticed you talking to that attractive man out there in the waiting room. And while I'm not allowed to share anything personal about him due to doctor-patient confidentiality, I would still like to advise you to be cautious when talking to him. He's my husband. That's all. Be cautious? So I shouldn't devour him? That's strange. I didn't get the impression that I couldn't trust him at all. But other than the whoopee cushion from earlier, I have no reason not to trust Leon. He's very devourable. Lion confidently sinks back into his chair. Thank you, Gwen. Appreciate you. Leon confidently sinks back into his chair. Lion. Fuck. Your own petard! You are hoist by it! Witness the power of your own petard. You know, I learned what that actually means just like a few weeks ago. I thought it meant like a flagpole kind of shorts situation. Apparently it's a grenade, which is almost the same thing. Okay, thank you for tuning in, TK. We'll see you again. DDinosaur is lying in her on her toned stomach, while her long legs with her long legs raised high up in the air. Her toes curl as Mr. Robson, who's snuggling sweetly against her, gently kneads her with his little paws. Another intense day. Who would have thought that getting a massage could be so tiring? I'm a bit ashamed, though, of how I acted with Lion today. What in the world possessed me? Mr. Robson lies down on his back. It's his way to tell DDinosaur to stroke his chubby belly. A lot of cats don't like their belly rubbed, so that means he must really trust me. It's so cute. Purr. You're so cute. As DDinosaur slowly runs her nails over Mr. Robson's belly, she can't help but think back to the man in the waiting room. I can't help but think back to the man I met in the waiting room, Robson. It made me feel something in my gut that I haven't felt since the Jurassic, the second and middle period of the Mesozoic era. That attraction. But still, I keep thinking about what Dr. Lion said about him. Be cautious? Why would he say that? Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll probably never speak to the mysterious hot male again anyway. Well, I for sure won't if I stop going to therapy session. I had the wrong inflection on that sentence because I didn't understand its meaning upon first read. I just don't know if it really suits me, you know? I mean, what's the end goal? I'll never be able to tell Dr. Lion that I'm a real dinosaur, or colloquially, large reptile from the subclass Diapsida and the infraclass Archosauromorpha anyway. You said it, Mr. Robson. Yeah, I know. Girl, plug your phone in! Phone is not plugged in. Over here, not plugged in. That goes there. That goes there. Makes the lightning that lives in the wall go bzzzt. Yeah, I know. You're probably right. Only 2 sessions may not be enough to know if therapy will help me get over my problem. My loneliness. But I'm still not promising that I'll keep going. You cute little guy. Robson closes his eyes contentedly, the way cats do. Her phone vibrates next to her on the bedside table. What the? Mr. Robson, who is just beginning to drift off sleep, jolts up for a moment and slowly closes his eyes again. Cute. What is this? Ooh woo? Message from an unknown number appears on the screen. Hey, is this you? Huh? I have no idea who this could be. This must be a wrong number. The last time I gave out my number must have been that time a guy stopped me on the street about charities, but only because I didn't want to say no, because otherwise the word charity would make me feel like a bad person. But that must have been half a year ago or so. That's gonna be relevant. How should I respond to the message? Alright gang, what are we thinking? There is no option to devour the sender. I feel like that is a missed narrative opportunity. Meow. Oh, we got a bunch of cautious folks in chat. All right, it depends. Message sent. Whatever, it's getting late. Next to her, she feels Mr. Robson twitching in his sleep. Must be playing in his sleep. So goddamn cute. She takes a photo of Mr. Robson before putting her phone away. This game is sending me some mixed... She's not really a dinosaur. She's not really a dinosaur. That's my prediction. She's not actually a dinosaur. She just thinks she's a dinosaur. And that's why she's going to therapy, is to get over the delusion of thinking that she's a dinosaur. Because when we see Mr. Robson, he looks all like a buff cat man, right? But she just took a picture, a photograph, and that's what Mr. Robson actually looks like. No one has commented on her being a dinosaur or having a tail or anything like that. Yeah, he's not even the same color. Lady Guinevere has a competing opinion, but that could also just have been a delusion. Yeah, I don't think she's actually a dinosaur. I think she's a MILF. I mean, she's obviously both, but I think she's one, just one, and not the other. Okay, so there's the thing. She's either a MILF or a dinosaur. She can't be both. That's just not how science works. I think she's in therapy for her delusions. But then her phone vibrates again. It's another message from the unknown number. She gets a funny feeling while reading the message. What do you find more important in a potential partner, personality or looks? What is this? And for some reason, she's intrigued by the question and decides to answer in all honesty. All right, gang, what do we got? Oh, we are split down the middle. Ooh, it looks like unless somebody comes in with a dark horse vote, it looks like A is gonna beat it just barely. Boom. Message sent. What a weird question. Still interesting to think about. Is that how I really feel? Startled, she almost drops her phone when she receives yet another message. Did you know that this is what most people think? Personality, 62%. Looks, 37.9%. I bet that's the other player base. Okay. So I guess I agree with most people on this. Interesting. But still a bit creepy. I wonder who that message could be from. She looks at Mr. Robson, who's taking a nap in full ball form. You're not stalking me, are you, Robbie? He doesn't respond to her because he has no interest in the subject, but he is still cute because he looks adorable. Yeah, good plan. I should go to sleep too. It's already getting late. She lies down on her side, her breasts slapped together. Startled, but with a tired look on his face, Mr. Robson looks up. Her? No, don't worry, Robson. It was just my gargantuan bosom. Go back to sleep. Her. Robson, behave. Besides, I'm a dinosaur, so I don't even produce milk. No. No. Another week has flown by already. DDinosaur is sitting in the waiting room, again anxiously, waiting until Dr. Lion calls her in. She looks at the clock. It's almost time. Curious what this week's test will be. For a moment, she thinks about all the possibilities of today's test. Hopefully one day it'll be a pregnancy test. The door to the waiting room flies open. She looks up when she hears someone jogging into the waiting room, panting sensually. Hey, it's that babe from last week. I wonder if he remembers me. Hey, Dinosaur. Dinosaur? What? How does he know? How? Dinosaur immediately feels herself getting red hot and stressed. Suddenly she feels like it's hard to breathe, as if her juicy throat is being squeezed tight. What? How do you know that Your name? I overheard Dr. Pogistat? How is that pronounced, guys? Is that Polish? I don't know. Calling you into his office last week, remember? Yeah, right. Although she feels reassured, her heart is still pounding in her throat and her nipples, which look very small due to the enormousness of her breasts. They are hard because of the tension. Oh dear. I hope I didn't come across as full-on creepy crawler because I remembered your name. Y'all, did he come across as hurtful for remembering my name? Yeah, I will never write anything as good as this. Wow. All right, I guess B is what we're going with. All right, I guess, hurtful. Boo. I mean, it was just this unique, exotic name that, I don't know, for some reason it's stuck. Don't worry about it. I see it as a compliment. A creepy compliment. You're creepy. Dick. I'm glad, as long as he doesn't know my secret. Wait. Huh? You're not gonna tell me your appointment is in 5 minutes, are you? Yes, it is. You must be kidding me. Am I too early again? Really need to change my clock to daylight savings time. Well, at least I won't have to be bored in the next 5 minutes. You underestimate just how boring I can be. Did I really just say that? Why do I feel so comfortable with him? Normally I don't talk to people that easily at all. Especially not with someone as attractive as him. I bet his scrotum is huge. I mean, you got eyes, baby. DDinosaur is a ball man. This is the lore, guys. Well, challenge not to get bored. Accepted. I'm sorry, I'm so wet, by the way. The man gestures to his toned body, drenched in sweat that looks like he just worked out. I'm normally really not this moist. I know what you horny bastards are gonna pick. I know what you horny bastards are gonna pick. I am genuinely surprised by what you horny bastards picked. I apparently don't know what you horny bastards are gonna pick. It's okay. The dinosaur accidentally bites her lower lip while looking at his sweat-covered, shiny biceps. It would be arousing if it didn't smell so bad. She gets startled when she sees her own reflection staring back at her in his sweat. Get a hold of yourself, DDinosaur. I just came back from an intense day of dancing. Oh, really? Dancing? My favorite activity from earlier? I didn't capitalize that D? I've got so many Ds, you'd think I'd remember that. I really like that too. Oh. Are you serious? Awesome. Yeah, I really like to challenge myself. I couldn't really concentrate today, because the whole time I had the song Careless Whisper, George Michael, stuck in my head. You might have heard of it. Yeah, I actually love that song too. Wait, he's a cat lover, loves dancing, and he loves music that's made solely for the purpose of being liked too? I must be dreaming. It not only changes size, but it also changes how much of it is ripped. It's a beautiful song, isn't it? Tonight I'm gonna take it easy. First I'll take a nice shower, then I'm just gonna sit on the couch and watch my favorite movie, Chocolate Chip Cookie. Oh, I don't think I know that one. Oh, we can't literally like all the same things. Then it would just be scary how much would be on the same page. The nervousness that DDinosaur felt in her abdomen earlier has completely disappeared. Her nipples are still rock hard, by the way. Appreciate the update. He's not my husband, you know. Well? Mr. Robson. I knew what you were talking about. I just wanted to come across whatever. It's my cat. He's very cute and sweet. What's your cat's name? Relaxor. I love that little guy, you know. Honestly, I just don't know what I'd do without him. I know what you mean. With a charming smile that could hypnotize her, the man smiles gratefully. Oh, and the crop top's ripped again. The conversation is suddenly interrupted by the door of Dr. Lyon's office swinging open. DDinosaur, double Ds. Please come in. Okay. DDinosaur stands up. Due to the loss of gravity, different parts of her body gracefully jiggle. Oh, before I go, what is your name anyway? Dr. Lyon. Are you dumb or something? Anyway, come in and we'll start a memory test. Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. The wet noise was the laws of physics, Moonmad. While reading, he holds onto his glasses as if that will make them work better. Please, take a seat. I can't maul you to death if I'm sitting down. Actually, I might. Never mind, you're not safe anywhere. Bratwurst. Alright, gang. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Sit down it is. With a wet smack, her buttock slaps down onto the chair. How are you doing this week? How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? We still a bit nervous? Oh, we're still a bit nervous. So I'm not sure if this whole therapy thing is something for me, but I must admit that I'm starting to notice I'm feeling a lot better lately. It's all thanks to you. I appreciate you saying that, but you're doing all the heavy lifting. DDinosaur looks away shyly. The only one that does the real heavy lifting is my spine. Because of the tits. Yeah, it's the tits. Because of her gigantic yes. We got there. This is the lore. As I said before, this week it's time for a memory test. Not only because you seem to have forgotten my very easy to remember name, but also because you forgot that last week I tried to plant the seed of distrust about the mysterious man in the waiting room. While the doctor is talking, DDinosaur is staring at his broad shoulders. I wish you planted a seed in me. I know what you said, but honestly, he seems like a great guy to me. Look, again, I can't say anything personal about him because of the whole doctor-patient confidentiality thing and blah, blah, blah. But trust me when I say you have to be careful. Not just a little bit, too. You see, he's a dinosaur. Maybe you're right. But will you be right? We're going to find out today in the memory test. Dr. Lion takes a stack of cards from his desk and spreads the cards face down across his table. Try to find as many of the same pair as possible. That's Dr. Leon's couple quest. But beware, there is a time limit. Are you ready for the memory test? I'm gonna 100% this fucking game. Alright, gang. Are we vulnerable or are we hilarious? Let's go, B. I get it. Maybe you also forgot that you're not that funny. Alright, here we go. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Perfect. Doop, doop. Doop, 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 doop. I finished the game. That was so easy for me. DDinosaur speculates about whether or not her IQ may be at genius level. That was just the first round. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Apple, apple. Doop, 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 doop. Nice. Are you starting to understand the game? Yes, I think so, but there are still some duplicate cards in the game.
Oh.
Zoop, 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 zoop. No, zoop, 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 zoop. Shoop, 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 no, shoop, 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 shoop. Then she suddenly noticed something about the design of the cards. It's all food, and I'm kind of hungry. Am I really that lonely, or those images remind me of something? All right, let's go. Boop, 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 Leon sees DDinosaur blushing while looking at his cards. He proudly nods. Do you like them? I made them myself. Yeah, they kind of remind me of fruit. Yeah, I'm a real foodie, that's why. Shoop, 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 shoop. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Leon closely studies his notes and his paperwork. You made it through 4 rounds. Wow, a world record. He's perplexed. I'm really impressed with you. Not just the looks, but the smarts as well. He stammers for a moment. My apologies, that wasn't very professional. I don't know what came over me. DDinosaur giggles. He probably says that to everyone who is attractive and intelligent. But what did you think of the test? Worked quite hard on it. You're the first one to play it. That's why it's a world record. Don't worry, I can handle criticism. Alright, what do you guys think? It's constructive criticism all the way down. I cannot believe what we're playing. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning to. Okay, thanks for coming. See you next week. The dinosaur is lying in bed with Mr. Robson snuggled warmly against her. He tries to wash her feet by licking them. Burr. Tee, Mr. Robson, stop! I just took a naked shower already. What a day, huh? Did Dr. Leon really accidentally tells me he finds me attractive? Tee, never seen him lose his composure like this before. Kinda made him adorable. I can't deny that it made me feel good. Especially since it came with from someone with such impressive traps. The trapezius muscle, or the monk's hood muscle, is the diamond-shaped muscle at the top of the back in human anatomy. But I was kind of shocked when that mysterious sexy man just called out my name. Yeah, she does take clothed showers. That is canon now. Do you think you noticed that I reacted so tensely to it? Sometimes I think it might just be easier if people knew that I'm actually a dinosaur that emerged about 230 million years ago in the Triassic as a split within the broader group of dinosaur forms. Okay, so then how do you remember something from the Jurassic when that was millions and millions and millions of years? No, I'm thinking Cretaceous. Never mind. Triassic would be before Jurassic. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm incorrect. I'm incorrect and wrong. But I'm afraid that people would not accept me. Maybe he or Leon would understand. They seem like such warm people to me. Or maybe they'll never talk to me again. Mr. Robson is licking his salty anus with great precision. The dinosaur lets out a giggle at the sight. Robson always puts a smile on her face, even during moments like these where she feels insecure and anxious. Yeah, this game, I don't know if this game is about anything except making millions of dollars. I do know what a Cretaceous park would look like, and it's exactly like Jurassic Park, because almost every single one of those dinosaurs was from the Cretaceous period. He was there for me from the first moment I met him. It's been years now, but I still remember as if it were yesterday. The dinosaur looks up, trying to activate a flashback. I still remember him lying there in that wet bag. It was a rainy night when the dinosaur was sobbing on her way home from a bad date. When she suddenly heard strange noise coming from the alley. Was that a cat? She could barely hear the sound above the sound of the rain splashing on the street. Even when she thinks back to that moment, she can still hear that desperate cry. A few final breaths, desperately trying to squeeze out a hopeless sound of exhaustion from an exhausted set of lungs. From the bottom of a dumpster. When she opened the dumpster and carefully removed some bags, the faint sound became a little louder. Then she saw the bag that Mr. Robson was in. The bag with just enough accidental air holes to keep him alive. When she opened the bag, she saw him, curled up, shivering from the cold, so thin and starved that it really made his six-pack pop. But it was still a very sad moment because of the almost dying part. Oh, she saved a kitty. Mr. Robson had a tough life. When Mr. Robson was just a cute little kitten, he was used as a model cat. Day in and day out, he was placed under blazing hot studio lights so his owners could take pictures for things like memes, social media, greeting cards, and similar things in that vein. They only gave him just enough food that he wouldn't act up and stay calm while they put him in awkward positions and funny outfits in front of the camera. Mr. Robson, no! I'm actually feeling emotions about this stupid titty dinosaur game. But Robson didn't know any better. He gladly did it for his owners. Even under the hot lights, he cherished those moments because they were the only moments when the owners really paid attention. What? Hey, baby. Okay. Love you.
There is a duck.
Hi, it's a duck.
Love you.
Love you too.
Enjoy.
Emotional damage!
I'm gonna need therapy after this game. Luckily, I know just who to go to. Even on the day where things went wrong?
Quack.
The day he got dressed up as a cowboy? Although it looked very cute and funny, he'd not eaten for 2 days and he was too tired to muster up the strength to stay on the rocking horse. Why is it so sad? He felt dizzy for a moment and slipped off the horse with his cute kitten body. Didn't feel the impact he made from rolling off the table. He only saw bright light. Garrus, come here. He can't remember what happened next, but when he woke up, he heard his owners discussing what to do with him. He sounded concerned. Even though Robson was very weak, it made him feel good. Only then did he feel the burning sensation of the burn on his paw. He rode onto the studio light, and his hair had been burned away by the heat. On the way to the vet, Robson was very scared. Could not see a thing, and was not used to the loud hum of the car. Come here, boy. Treat time for baby.
This is the bad place.
He hadn't been in a car many times before, but he knew he had put on a brave face so his owners wouldn't worry about him. He wondered if his owners had maybe put him in this bag because they knew he was very scared of the vet. And it would be less scary for him this way. Why are you doing this to me, game? When the car stopped, he felt he was being picked up. Feeling the texture of the burlap sack scraping against his wound as he was lifted up, he stayed strong. He knew they were almost at the vet now. But then he felt himself suddenly being thrown down. Chaos made it difficult to hear what his owners' muffled voices were saying. The water started to seep from the bottom of the bag. He realized he wasn't going to the vet. He'd been thrown into the water. This has to be a mistake, right? My owners would never do this, right? Confusing and desperate, his thoughts raced through his mind. Water slowly rose to his chest muscles, his neck, and up to his chin. Funny enough, the feeling of panic decreased the higher the water rose. Maybe now I can finally get some rest. As he thought this, he felt just how exhausted he was from the past years, as if he was finally allowing himself to relax now that he no longer had to pretend. A tear welled up in the corner of his eye. Not because this was the end, but because even then he couldn't believe that his owners would do this. As the tears ran down his cheek towards the rising water, he closed his eyes. Save him! His owner's voice sounded panicky from outside the bag, while Robson now finds himself being carried away by the water. Robson opens his eyes. I knew it. Then he hears the voice of his other owner. Hurry! But it's already too late. The water was already up to his eyes. Despite that, Mr. Robson feels happy. Happy because he was so wrong about his owners. Suddenly the water descends at a rapid pace from the holes at the bottom of the bag, and he feels himself being lifted. His owners open the bag carefully but hastily. Robson fights the instinct to squint as the bright sunlight shines in as they open the bag, just so he can see his owners as soon as possible. But when his cute little cat head peeks out from the edge of the bag, the first thing he sees is not the familiar face of his owners. The lens of a camera pointed at him. The years of being a cute kitten were long behind him, and a burn mark wasn't cute enough to be put on memes and birthday cards. They threw him in the water just to be fished out again and filmed it. The video was then called Saving a Cat from Drowning. The video received millions of views, and his owners became heroes. Once again, money was made from his suffering. Dozens of videos later, it took him longer and longer to recover. Mr. Robson was getting older and more exhausted than ever before, but his owners were happy, so he was happy too. Till the inevitable day came where they got a new cat to replace him. After years of treating him like trash, they eventually placed him in the trash, wrapped in a garbage bag, dumped in a container. What Robson remembers about that is that they didn't even say bye to him. There was no time around to save him. Or there was no one around to save him. If DDinosaur wasn't there that night, no one would have opened the bag before the garbage was picked up the next day. I still remember it so vividly. Those big, frightened, round eyes that looked up when I opened that bag. Yeah, I think Gwen is right. I think she's making all of this up. Because she talks to him. I think she comes up with elaborate stories. Afraid that even his cry for help was something he'd be punished for. But when I asked him if he wanted to come home with me, that anxious look turned into a grateful smile. Even when there was no reason for him to trust anyone else, he was there for me that night. He picked me up and took me home. Since then, home finally really feels like home. Her. Next to her in bed, Mr. Robson looks at her questioningly. He rubs her head on her as if he could read her thoughts. He's an old cat now, but he's fully recovered. Hair in his paw has grown back, and a little of his burns are still visible. His shaved legs grazed a dinosaur's side. It's so cute. I love him. Phone on her bedside table vibrates. Screen lights up. One new message received. She gets a bad feeling in her toned abdomen as she hesitates to open the message. It's the same number as last week. I have another question for you. Think carefully about whether this is really how you feel. Are you ready? She looks at her phone with a confused look. What kind of strange thing is this? Her. I know this is my phone. I meant the message. Are you ready for your next question? Am I ready for the next question? All right, gang, are we ready for the next question? What the fuck is this game? All right, we lean in B. We lean in B, guys. I think we lean in B. She visibly startles when she immediately receives the next message. It only contains a question. A question that, although strange, actually makes her think. Can having a pet be a deal breaker for you in a potential relationship? She doesn't know if it's because of the therapy sessions, or if it's just an interesting dilemma, or if she's just plain bored, but she decides to answer in all honesty. Is having a pet a deal breaker? Y'all, come on. Obviously it is. Who likes people with pets? Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, not in this community, buddy. Lemon duck! We're gonna have a talk later. We're gonna have a talk later. Game? Before she can even think about it, whether she fully agrees her own answer, she receives another message. Interesting. 80.9% of people give this answer. Is that so? Her. Yeah, you're right. It's getting late, and that question came right after a really sad cat question. Or a cat story. Oh, god damn it. Are you kidding me? Did the stream go down? Hey guys, is my stream down or what? I guess my stream's not down. Weird. Alright, you got an ad break. Yeah, something weird just happened to my stream. Let me check something. I'm double checking this. Yeah, I'm live on everything. All right, I guess we're good to go. Weird. Weird. All right, well, that was weird, but we're back. I guess the tits were too powerful. All right, we're gonna... Her. Robson, do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Her. Oh yeah, sorry. Rip. All right, we're in week 4, y'all. In a hurry with a lot of sloshing sounds, the dinosaur walks in while looking at the clock. 10 minutes early. Luckily, well in time. Guess there wasn't any need to rush after all. Whew, I'm so hot. The dinosaur waves her shirt in the hopes of cooling herself down. Movements make her king-size breasts slap against her chest. Nothing sexual, but it does happen, so. I know nothing, Gar. I went into this game completely unknown. The dinosaur takes a seat in the empty waiting room. Is it weird that I dressed up this time, hoping I'd see him again? If he knew that, he'd probably think I was some crazy wall crawler or something. It's kind of weird to think that I would see him again anyway after he was early to his appointment twice already. Maybe it's for the best. Dr. Lion probably isn't warning me about him for nothing. Still, she decides to fantasize about the man for a moment. What will I fantasize about? His veins? Or should we listen to our therapist? I am but a passenger on this ride. Please don't check my search history, Lemon Duck. His veins, because I'm a vampire dinosaur. Now I'm not the problem, man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. All right, we're going A. I knew you lost your mind. She fantasized about the throbbing veins that are wrapped around the man's mysterious arms, or mysterious man's arms like eels. But she snaps out of it because the door to the waiting room swings open. The attractive man she met earlier comes rushing in. When he sees the dinosaur, he suddenly stops rushing, tries to take a seat in the waiting room, nonchalantly. Big smirk, the dinosaur looks at the clock and then back at that beefcake. Early again, are you? Starting to think you actually can't tell time. The man looks at her playfully. That's because I was also late for my telling time lessons, XD. Y'all. Is it getting hot in here? Getting hot here? Is that that's just me? Hi. Awkward silence. That is typically how neurodivergent people flirt. Yes. I think he did just say XD out loud. All right, B it is. The dinosaur stares at him with a questioning look. Oh! On his face, she can see that he's disappointed that he went for it. There, now he'd be reliving this moment a few more times in bed tonight. Huh? Well, actually, if I'm being honest, I mean... He starts to stumble over his words. TBH, cringe AF. I want to be honest with you. But now that I'm about to say it, I'm afraid you're really gonna see me as full-on crazy fuck Skywalker. Thanks, Beanbot. I'm sure it won't be that bad. This time I'm not really early, or, well, not by accident. I just really enjoyed our conversations last time. Well, I was hoping to run into you again today if I arrived a little early. You can clearly see that he finds it difficult to explain. Perhaps the bulging veins are taking too many resources from his brain. I don't know if you agree, but to me our conversations somehow felt so familiar, so fast. More than the conversations with Dr. Pajestad even. Is that crazy? Oh man, I must sound insane. He's so cute when he's embarrassed. Is that crazy? Is yup or be understanding? Gwen is in full sabotage mode. All right, A it is. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. So is caramel sea salt, and we all seem to act as if that's normal as well. The dinosaur feels relieved and secretly less strange herself for hoping to see him today. She sneaks a sneak peek at his moist biceps and make any shirt look tight. She lets her prehistoric snake tongue slip out a few times to catch some of the scent.
It's not my fault.
Some reptiles smell with their tongues. Hey, what's your name anyway? He hesitates for a moment. My name is Hunk. Yes, it is. I know. It's a dumb name. Okay, alright, what do you guys think? Is this guy voiced by Patrick Warburton? Well, my parents are both obsessed with looks. My mother's a model, my father is an actor and plastic surgeon. Day in, day out, they're only busy with their appearance. Sometimes it even seems like looks are the only thing that matter to them. He emotionally stares into space for a moment. Very coincidentally, this is also in the direction of DDinosaur's half-bare feet. That's why I personally don't like superficiality. No, not me. I think it's the inside the most important. Super cute. The name Hunk. Yeah, this game does actually really like feet and musk. I wonder what the game devs' fetishes are. Watch this. This guy is like... This guy actually wants to go for his like master's in social work, and he's working on that. Hunk? That is a pretty dumb name indeed. But you just have to think about it like this. At least your name isn't Love Story Gaming TTV. Yo, I'm getting dunked on by this fucking game. And honestly, I think Hunk fits you just fine. Am I actually flirting? I normally never do that. I appreciate the compliment, but to be honest, I don't like being that attractive. I'm done with people just seeing me as a piece of sexy meat that they want to have sex with. No, I'm much more than that. The dinosaur stares at his breast while she barely listens to him because he's attractive. Honestly, it only just makes me feel so lonely. The dinosaur's heart skips a beat. Wait a minute, lonely? That's how I feel too. A tear almost wells up in the corner of her eye. Then the door to Dr. Lion's office swings open. The dinosaur with big knockers, come in. It's time for your appointment. As she stands up, the dinosaur looks at Hunk with concern and places her claw on his muscular shoulder. I feel sorry for you. Oh, don't worry. The doctor says that if I apply ointments for 2 weeks, it will just go away. Come in. Give me one moment. In the meantime, please take a seat. Dr. Lion says while he's sitting at his desk intently looking for a book. The dinosaur notices that he looks very intelligent doing it. The cover of the book reads, How to Pretend You're Reading, for Beginners. Interesting. He puts the book down and takes off his glasses. While clasping his hands together, he leans in his imposing body forward towards her. I know you previously had your doubts about coming here every week, so I think it's great you're going through with it. Alright, are we flirty or are we unsure? Well, we do not want her to get laid. And honestly, I think that's probably a good thing. I just don't know if it's really for me. All I can say is that you have to be ready yourself. If you ask me, I think we're already going in the right direction. The dinosaur barely hears his supported words because by now she's busy sexualizing his Adam's apple. With an apple day like that, I certainly don't want the doctor to stay away from me. For today, I've prepared a coordination test. A coordination test? What does that entail? We will test whether you can visualize in your head and also translate onto paper. Don't worry, it sounds more complicated than it is, but we're basically just going to be drawing. During the first round of this test, we'll see how good you are at visualizing something you see every day. Preferably something you care about, something you associate with joy. Like my sweet cat, Mr. Robson? Correct. That's a great choice. I'll give you 60 seconds to draw Mr. Robson as best you can from memory. Are you ready? Let's go. Executive decision, let's go. Nipple. And kitty tail.
Ha
All right, time's up. Let's see. Dan doesn't move a muscle while holding the drawing in front of him. Briefly looks at the dinosaur, then back at the drawing. Are you proud of yourself? The dinosaur holds a photo of Mr. Robson next to her work to see how accurately she drew him. All right, guys, am I proud of what I've done? I think this is the best art I've ever produced. Oh, speaking of art I've produced, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. on YouTube, a lazy rundown of mouthwashing drops. Check it out. I'm really proud of it. Yeah, you know what? We're proud. All right, for the second round, we're going to do things a little differently. I'm going to ask you to firmly hold onto your pencil, then close your eyes. The next round, we'll see if you can visualize specific topics without looking. In other words, drawing in the dark. The dinosaur closes her eyes gracefully. She finds it very exciting because she can't see what Leon is up to now. Maybe he's secretly watching me now? Meanwhile, Liam picks up something from under his nail. Wonders what it is. He smells it and is disgusted. I would now like to ask you to draw the following. An apple. You get 10 seconds. Are you ready? All right, let's go. Yeah, we're ready. Let's see the result. You can now open your eyes. I drew the apple with tits and half of a six-pack. Well, it was with your eyes closed, I guess. Filled with pride, the dinosaur looks at her drawing and then confidently nods at Leon. All right, for the next round, we're going to make it just a little more difficult. During this round, I would like to ask you to draw a clock in the dark, including all the numbers and the hands at 5 o'clock. Please, close your eyes. All right.
Aha!
Ready, start. All right. Time is up. Let's see the result. This nipple has gone over there. This is an art piece I call Where the Fuck Did My Nipple Go?
Oh.
Quite beautiful. For abstract art. The dinosaur looks at her drawing with satisfaction, wonders if she might have bat powers because she functions so well in the dark. We're almost done. We're bumping up the difficulty just a little bit more. This round, I'd like you to draw a human face, including all the features, with your eyes closed. Full of unearned confidence, the dinosaur nods as she closes her eyes. Let's see the result. If you open your eyes. Nailed it. Nailed it. You guys didn't think I had it in me, but not bad, but you forgot the eyebrows. Okay, it's time for the last round. It's an improvisation round. During this round, you can draw whatever you want. Test of impulsivity and creativity. Whatever comes to mind. And the possibilities here are endless. A lot of people still feel this is more stressful than a clear objective. The dinosaur starts stressing because of the difficult assignment. But don't worry, if it makes you feel better. It's not like these drawings would ever end up in a museum anyway. Nothing personal. I do know what I have to do. Are you ready? Here we go.
You're done.
That was right in this. Leon softly whispers in her ear. The micro ASMR session sends a wave of goosebumps all over the dinosaur's voluptuous body. Like her goosebumps have goosebumps. Wait a minute. Oh, what's going on, stream? Huh? Dinosaur opens her eyes. You ruined my ebony desk! I actually didn't draw anything, buddy. Aha! Plot twist! I could draw whatever I want, so I drew the abstract concept of nothingness, and I did it so hard that it devoured the paper. She feels guilty when she sees she accidentally drew on the ebony desk. I'm sorry. Couldn't see what I was drawing because my eyelid's covering my eyeballs. I think actually Bella does need to hear this. I think everyone needs to hear this. When Leon sees the dinosaur's worried look, he's startled. It's okay, he says in a soothing voice. Am I proud of my art or am I horny? I feel like that is the artist's dilemma. Oh, I hope she feels better. Tell her that we love her. Alright, gang, what are we doing here? Oh, Moon Mad. Oh, Gwen. Good, Gar. Yeah, we got a heel face turn. All right, you know what? We are seducing the hell out of her. Is there any way I can make it up to you? Yeah, buy me a new desk. Dinosaur looks intently into Leon's eyes. Well, honestly, there is something I could think of that I would like from you. Leon just barely dares to look at her. If you ever want to teach me how to draw a cat like that, I'd really appreciate it. I got you, buddy. Holds up the drawing of Mr. Robson that she drew earlier and studies it with satisfied expression. Sweet little guy, he comments. I'll hold you to that. You're really talented, you know. There's a moment of silence and they look deeply into each other's eyes. Then Dinosaur notices that Leon nervously looks away for a moment. Well, I think we've put in enough effort for today. Will you be back next week? I think so. She hesitates because she knows if she continues therapy, she will eventually have to share her secret. She is one of those full-on reptilian species. Are you sure I shouldn't fix the table? No, don't worry about it. Should probably fix that little piece of snot in your nose. The dinosaur is shocked and out of reflex immediately wipes her arm across her nose. Dumb choice, because everyone knows that now the booger is somewhere on her arm, which is probably more disgusting. See you next week. For the rest of the day, the dinosaur wondered how long she'd been walking around with a booger in her nose before anyone said anything about it at all. Phew. Dinosaur is exhausted and flopped into her bed without showering, her legs spread open. So her feet are still dirty for those who are interested. You don't fucking say! What? Not my kink, but I'm really happy that those with that kink have this game. Next to her, Mr. Robson is purring in her arm. Oh, no, screw you guys, I'm petting his sweet little head. He's so cute. That was another intense day, but I do feel quite good about it. Is therapy good for me after all? Her. Yes, I did see him again. His name is Hunk. What a unique name, huh? And that for such a modest man. I wonder why he talks to Dr. Leon. Her. You're right, I know, that's none of my business, but I'm still quite curious. Her. No, I don't think it's for its catnip addiction. That's generally exclusively a cat thing. Due to this exciting day, she's more comfortable than usual, and she starts to doze off almost immediately. Buzz buzz? Buzz buzz. Her phone, which is super coincidentally placed between her legs, vibrates. The dinosaur gets startled. Huh? Another message again? Are you ready to be honest? Huh? Yes, Mom, or stop messaging me. You know, I feel like there are other things we could be sending. I feel like there are other messages. Yes, Mom. Message sent. What do you find the most attractive characteristic in a potential partner? Status, talent, confidence, or humor? All right, gang. What are we looking at? Talent, status, humor, confidence. I'm really curious to see where chat falls on this. Hexbun for talent, Kaljira for humor, Moonmat for confidence. Garlactic with the humor. Hexbun changing vote to humor. Alright, I guess it's humor. She startled again when she sees her message back. One new message. She hesitates for a moment, then it opens the message anyway. This is what most people think. Most people say humor. Huh? Is that true? She puts her phone on her bedside table and plonks back down her pillow with a serious look on her face. Who keeps sending me these kind of things? Whether it's a wrong number or not, the dinosaur can't deny that it's interesting to think about. I have to say that humor does remind me of Hunk. He's not funny at all. You know, that's why I'm already secretly looking forward to next week. Her. I know. It might not be the best reason to go. But if it motivates me to go to therapy, it might still help me in the long run, teehee. Anyway, I can't deny that Leon has also piqued my interest. Her. I know how it sounds. It's weird to say because I barely know them. Her. Teehee, who do I like more? That's hard to say. I mean, okay, so... personality-wise, I like Leon better. But ethically, that's a patient-doctor breach of conduct. So as far as I am personally concerned, he would be off the table. Where, meanwhile, Hunk probably would enjoy me having him on the table. Alright, what are we thinking, guys? I don't think we've got enough data. Gwen, what do you think? Hexbun, where are we? Leon or Hunk? Or the third secret option, Mr. Robson? I'm gonna go with Hunk. There's no C, and that still decreased them both. The dinosaur dreams away for a moment. Hunk. For a moment, she fantasizes what it would be like if Hunk were next to her right now. And in a flash, it's an unexpected lightning strike. The fantasy turns to uncertainty. Why would I even think about that? If any of them would have a spark of interest in me if they found out I was a monster. An actual dinosaur, which emerged about 230 million years ago in the Triassic era, as a split within the broader group of dinosauriforms. I'll always be so alone. Purr. That's a very articulated and substantiated point you just made there. Anyway, it's getting late. Let's go to sleep. Purr. Robson, you really can't say that type of stuff in 2025 anymore. Well, now I want to know what Robson said. Guys, is Mr. Robson canceled? When the dinosaur walks in the rating room, she sees Hunk already sitting there. Just a knot in the stomach, which she's always felt before. It's less prevalent today, knowing she's going to have a moment with Hunk. The dinosaur wants to play it cool, but can't contain the smile on her cold-blooded face when she sees Hunk sitting. She... I am so glad that this game is in my life. Good morning, Hunk. Feels strange to call him by his name. What a coincidence to see you here today. Good morning. For some reason, he seems a little nervous. He has a serious look on his appetizing face. Still, he forces a smile at her. Alright, gang, what are we doing? Are we asking him what's going on, cheering him up, distracting him, or ignoring his emotions? I feel like ignoring his emotions is the only healthy approach. Gar is with me. And with Gar with me, who can stand against me? Pretty sure that's in the Bible. Oh, apparently Moonmad and Kaljira can stand against me. Yeah, you know what? I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. Is something wrong? Takes a deep breath. I need to talk to you. I've never heard him with such a serious tone before. Is this going to be bad news? I do respect you immensely. and I do appreciate the conversations we've had. Dinosaur nods attentive, but slightly nervous. I would even go so far as to say that I feel like we have a connection. We are slightly stoppable. You know, I want to see where this is going. I agree. I want to share something with you that's very important to me. But man, I'm terrified it's gonna change things between us. Share something. He hesitates for a moment, takes a deep breath, and tended to muster up some courage. Carefully slides his hand into his shorts. Carefully. Almost to himself, he's prepared to gently grab onto something. What the hell is he gonna show me? So he takes out a glass jar out of his pocket. There's a lid on it, punctured with holes. About 10 ants in the jar. Oh, look at him! Little ant buddies! Not an impressive amount of ants. Impressive? Thanks, caught them all myself. That isn't as easy as it sounds. These little creatures are tiny, fast, and fucking strong. Did you know that? The dinosaur sees a weight has been lifted from Hunk's shoulders now that he's shown his ants. The stressed expression on his face turns to pride. Ants? Alright, wait, that's it? Or ants? This is happening too fast for me. An ant jar would work on Kalgira. Hey guys, I need to know where I can get an ant jar immediately. I need to seduce Kalgira. I need to flirt with my partner with ants, and I need a jar and some dirt and some ants. Where do I find these things? Also, no one tell Kalgira that I'm looking for this. All right. Oh. What do you mean, that's it? Realize there are at least 10 of them, right? You know, there's a spider called the ant spider. Spider pretends to be an ant. All right, guys, I'm not going to flirt with Hexbun using ants. Pretends to be an ant so it could live unnoticed among the ant colony. Can you imagine that? The spider just lives among a population that has no idea what kind of monster the spider really is. No one even notices it's a spider and a liar. Haha. The dinosaur awkwardly smiles while Hunk is staring enthusiastically into his pot. Yeah, really bizarre. How cool is that? Living among ants. Wish I could do that, man. I just love ants. Would you like to take an ant quiz? Okay, this guy is a future entomologist. Not really or no. Where is your ant spirit? Did Hexbun write this question? I think Hexbun wrote this question. Hey, it is. Huh? Oh, I didn't really expect you to say no. I prepared quite a few questions, too. Dinosaur finds his passion and enthusiasm endearing. And wants to slide the jar back into his jacket pocket, but for some wacky reason, he misses, and the glass jar slips out of his hands. Don't look, Hexbun! The jar shatters on the ground with a loud clatter. Shocked, Hunk lets out a desperate cry. No! My life's work! The dinosaur is not that emotionally invested in the ants, so she doesn't really care that much. Hunk falls to his knees and desperately starts searching for his ants. You know, there are entire religions built around this exact concept. Please, can you help me find the ants? Hunk looks at the dinosaur with pleading eyes. Don't be such a baby, they're just ants, or aber natural. Natural. I don't speak German. Well, I need no further convincing. The dinosaur paused for a moment to leave the room for a compliment about her impressive language skills. Thanks for wanting to help me. Oh my god. Where are the ants? I don't know where the ants are, you guys. Oh no, I'm not gonna find any ants. Yeah, that is a spider. Health! I want this poster. Guys, where are the ants? Oh, I'm really bad at the ants. I'm. Oh, there are ants. Oh, there are a lot. Oh, the 8 is an ant. Oh, there was one hanging from the ceiling. Wow, these are really hard to find. Huh, ants do seem really small lately, huh? I quit. Looking for ants is boring if you can't find them. Disappointed, Hunk looks at her, then continues the search on his own. While he's desperately searching the floor at the door to Leon's office. It's a salamander with big tits. It's time for your appointment. Oh, I gotta go. Will I see you again next week? Depends, as long as you don't lose your vision in the meantime. Acute blindness is a real thing. Anyway, come on in. Welcome, please take a seat. Thank you. Dinosaur softly places her butt on the chair opposite to Leon. Can you imagine it? The mind boggles. Say, before we start, are you still talking to that guy in the waiting room? Oh, yeah, sorry. Maybe I should have discussed it with you. I was wondering, did you notice anything strange about him? What should we talk about? God damn it! Okay, what the hell is going on here? Why does this keep happening? Alright. It says I'm streaming. I'm still going for Hexbun. Visual is gone. Still going for Jack Twilight. It's not going for me. Something is going on. Yeah, it's saying that I'm streaming. Yeah, that's weird. Alright guys, I tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna end stream and then I'm gonna start stream again. Something's going on here. Hold on just a second. No, actually, the thing is, Gar, I haven't done that twice. It's automatically stopped and automatically started again. Now I'm doing it manually to see if that does anything. Broadcast you're watching has ended. Alright, I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're back, but I'm not sure. Hey guys, can you see me? Are we back? Alright, well, we're back. What a weird-ass stream this is turning out to be. Weird. This is weird. Stream is acting weird. Alright, well, we're gonna talk about strange things at night. Well, I don't know. Maybe this has nothing to do with him. I keep receiving strange messages in the night from an unknown number. Oh. Strange messages. What kind of strange messages? Talking about those gifts of birds with human arms? Yeah, mine is doing the same thing, Kaljira. Like on my... Like, I usually have the stream up to monitor so that I know when it goes down, and mine is still stuck. Hey, quick, someone jump over to our YouTube and see if the same thing is happening on YouTube. Like, love-related dilemmas. You think this might have something to do with the person in the waiting room? It's probably nothing. Suddenly, DDinosaur feels like she's turning into one of those molehills into a mountain. Sorry, it's probably nothing. Forget what I said. Don't be too hard on yourself. Listen to your feelings carefully, unless they're unreasonable and stupid. Thanks, Beanbot. I appreciate you. Maybe you're right, but why did you ask me if I spoke to the man in the waiting room anyway? Of course I can't say a thing because of the doctor-patient bond I have with him. Let's just say there are reasons he also sees me every week. It's not my place to judge, or that guy must be deranged, hypocritical. I'm gonna try to restart my phone and see if that works, because I'm just I'm stuck in loading too. Got a good point, Moon Mad. Got a good point. Also, can someone do like a Google search and see if Twitch is just having issues? That's very compassionate of you. You're a good person, DDinosaur. Don't make me blush because it makes me aggressive. Anyway, how are you doing this week? Starting to feel a lot better about myself in recent times. I don't know, maybe I need another massage. Bluff. What are we thinking? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Alright, Moon Mad thinks another massage. Alright, well, we're back, chat, so we're getting back into it. Nice try. Today we're going to do the Rorschach test. In this test, I'll show you a number of ink blots. And since Mr. Rorschach apparently wasn't a good artist, we're left to figure out what those spots are supposed to be for ourselves. These interpretations tell me about your character traits and your subconscious way of thinking. The dinosaur stares at the fly of Leon's pants. Oh, that's an ant. That's an ant. That's an ant. There's one specific blot that I'd like to interpret for. I'm gonna try to catch that ant. Don't worry, I'll cover it up. Ew, what is that filthy creature doing here? Terrified swipe of Leon's hand, the ant is launched from the desk. Must have been one of Hunk's ants. Interesting creatures, though, those ants. Have you heard about the ant spider? Beautiful creature that... Yep. Oh. Anyway, it's time for the Rorschach test. Are you ready? No, not yet. I want to see if I can bring up the fucking stream. Alright, that appeared to have fixed it. I appear to be working. Alright, I'm hoping nothing else happens. I'm probably gonna take these individual videos because they're all like gonna be cut up now and see if I can't edit them together to put on like YouTube. And someone reported your streamer account for copyright issues, but I haven't posted anything to it. Yeah, Hexbun, chat with me after stream. Dinosaur was ever so ready for it. Am I ready? Yeah, we're gonna say yes because I want to move on. Told you so. All right, to Dinosaur, here we go. Guy's desk with an abstract ink blot on it. Can you tell me what you see in this ink blot? An eye, a flower, a deep fall, a rectum. Y'all, what do we see? Cloaca is not an option. Alright, we got rectum, we got rectum, we got rectum. Interesting. Pulls out a second image. What about this image? A bird, a veiny butterfly, an airplane. I don't know if it's just me, but I see a penis. If your penis looks like this, seek medical attention, please. A veiny butterfly. The soundtrack does slap. I mean, obviously, gotta go with D. Gotta get that D. Okay, bizarre. Scribbles findings on papers. And what do you see in the next image? Shame. The sweetest cat on planet Earth. One of those pretentious pieces of art. Or wait, is that my drawing? I am not ashamed of this. Alright, we got D. D is in the lead. Hello, little puppy. I love my puppy. Yeah, we're going D. Oh, oops, I have no idea how this ended up with the rest of the images, which barely resemble anything. What do you feel when looking at the following image? A hammerhead shark. A bike. One of those Rorschach ink blots, or another penis. Well, I think a penis wins it, guys. Leon makes another extensive note. She follows hand movements. He appears to write down the letters D-U-M-B. Finally, this one. He holds an insect finger up his chin and he looks at the dinosaur questioningly. Reproductive order. A full-on penile action. An ink blot in the shape of a penis, or are you serious? Oh, we're neck and neck, y'all. I'm a boy. All right, the next vote is gonna win it. All right, we need one more vote. We need one more vote. Hey, Kaljira. Hey, Lemon Duck. What do we got? All right, are you serious? Wins it. Oh? Oh? What do you mean? Wait. Why do all these images slightly resemble private parts? That's just your interpretation. You have to understand that these are abstract ink blots. What you see is a reflection of your feelings. One person, this might be a soothing field of flowers. Whereas to you, it lets you express your unhealthy obsession with genitals.
Huh?
Oh. Dinosaur feels somewhat caught with this revelation. Liam finishes his notes based on Dinosaur's last answer and hesitantly nods. I see. I diagnose you with horny. Scrolls through the results. Yes. I think I see what part of your problem might be. Wait! A diagnosis already? Holds his index finger and thumb on his chin like no one does when they're really thinking. I do that. Desperate answers to these abstract plots make it all too clear. How did I not see this before? Say one of the things maybe bothering you is that you are lonely. If he already knows this, he's only one step away from finding out what the actual reason is. That I'm a huge carnivore that can grow up to 14 meters long and weigh 8 tons. A dinosaur. The dinosaur feels caught red-handed and starts blushing. Do you agree with this? Maybe you're right or nope. Ooh, Moon Mad doesn't think we're lonely. Hexman does. She may not, but I do. So he shows social interactions and partnerships are among the basic human needs for many. Maybe that's something to think about. Okay, Leon, I'll think about it. In bed tonight, naked. Leon starts blushing. The dinosaur surprises herself and doesn't know where she got the goddamn nerve to act like this today. I think about it very long and very slowly because of my walnut-sized brain. Leon's breathing speeds up his... Oh, the ant is back! The dinosaur's so close to now she can see his goosebumps appear. Ew, where do those filthy animals come from? My apologies. There's no way to present my office. I'm going to clean it right away. See you next week. While she's patting dry some of her erogenous zones, the dinosaur steps out of the bathroom contently. She feels a lot more relieved after today. Hunk shared something with me that he never dared to share with anyone else. His ant collection. The way he opened up to me gave me hope that one day I might be able to do the same about my ant collection. Also, Lena's already found out that I feel lonely. Yeah, it only took like, what, 5 weeks of therapy to really come across to that desperate? Or is he just bringing this out in me? She slips into her slightly see-through nightgown. She sees Mr. Robson already sleeping in his iconic ball shape. As she prepares to carefully lie down next to him, she sees her phone screen light up because a message has just come in. What a mood breaker. Sure, he knows what's coming next. One of those disturbing messages again. Or she sees a message from the number with a question. Straight to the point, eh? Do you believe that you can sense when something bad is about to happen? Question gives an anxious feeling in her gut. What do you think, guys? Can you sense when something bad is about to happen? Like an ant showing up or a stream going down? Oh-ho. Hey, it is. She answers the question and puts the phone away without thinking about it any longer. Vibration of the incoming message. Puts her phone silent, but still catches a glimpse of the message. This is what other people think. Yes, I think I could sense it. 60.9% nice. Just leave me alone already. She catches herself saying that out loud by accident. Luckily, Mr. Robson doesn't respond. Corners of her mouth curls up as she sees him lying next to her peacefully with his stomach up in the air. You know, that iconic ball shape. Dinosaur smiles at Robson and jokingly says, "You're no use to me at all, are you?" Immediately, the stressful thoughts fly away as she again realizes how Mr. Robson always makes her feel better. She strokes his cute belly while he lies peacefully next to her. When her hand touches his six-pack, she instantly notices something's wrong. Mr. Robson? A wave of terror shoots through her heart like an arrow. Game, if you do this to me, I will actually be pissed off at you. She shakes him back and forth in an attempt to wake him. The very first time he doesn't purr when she touches him. Mr. Robson? Tone of her voice sounds concerned. Is something wrong? Let me help you. It's already too late. His muscles have already relaxed. His body is already... Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck you. The dinosaur stares at Mr. Robson, refusing to believe this is actually happening. Mr. Robson, no! Tears well up in her eyes. She desperately tries to come up with a solution. A solution that does not exist. Tries to wake him one last time, but to no avail. Robson! Tears run down her face and nipples. Sorry, I know it sounds inappropriate in this context, but that's just what's happening. She hugs him tightly. She sees a letter where he was just lying. Written by Robson.
Lieber Dinosaurier, wenn Sie dies lesen, bin ich leider
I am
nicht mehr
unfortunately no longer alive.
Obwohl wir es
I prefer never to think about it. We both knew that this adventure called life would one day come to an end. I'm glad that in my case, this is largely by your side. I think it's Korean.
Ich weiß, dass du Angst vor dem Alleinsein
No, it's German.
und dass es für dich schwierig sein wird.
Ah yes, German and Korean, they're so similar. This will be difficult for you, but believe me when I say that I'll always be with you. One of our memories, every adventure experience is a part of you. I'll always be a part of you as well. Realizing how cute that must look, I wonder if cats go to heaven. Probably not, because I once played with a pigeon until it was dead. Didn't even eat it, and realizing that, I did it just for fun. Once you know that I'm proud of you, you're afraid you're a monster, you're the only one who always treated me with love. You're afraid of how people react. You're afraid your pants too tight, well, it would only make me see your anal lips better. To Dinosaur, I hope that even a few of these words could bring just an extra ounce of happiness. Because if someone who deserves it is you, wait until our paths cross again. Except if someone makes a pish 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 sound in the afterlife.
Dann könnte ich mein süßes Gesicht an seinem Schienbein reiben.
Anal
Vielleicht
lips.
mit ihm gehen. Ich liebe dich, weil ich sehr süß bin. Lebe wohl, Herr Robson.
She gasps for air, she sobs uncontrollably.
Und nur für den Fall, dass das Gerücht wahr ist, damit du kackest, wenn du
So
stirbst.
yeah, if it's true that you poop when you die, put a $50 bill in the envelope so you can get a new suit. Sorry about that in advance. There's no $50 bill in the envelope. Tear falls on the letter. Or farewell is with a full stop that ended the letter. He wrote his farewell note.
Emotional damage!
He was so sweet. The dinosaur struggles to realize what has happened as she plants a kiss on his little cat face. Storm panic and thoughts rush through her head. They all flow chaotically through one another in all directions, and with only one conclusion. What do I do now? It's too much for her, she can't control the flow of tears. More sad when Leonardo went under in the Titanic. The wrong feeling of sadness physically hurts her as she cries. She gently presses Mr. Robson's body against her one last time. His dead face between those big melons. Now I really am all alone. I hate when fucking games do that. Can we get some actual therapy now? Now a week later. Dinosaur walks in the waiting room. She sees the clock. She's 5 minutes late. This didn't like her at all. Normally she makes sure she's always on time so people don't have to wait for her. The dinosaur is still clearly feeling down. She even looks a bit disheveled. She has bags under her eyes. Her clothes are not ironed, and you can tell from her eyes that she's been crying not long ago. Don't worry, she's still sexually attractive. Without even realizing that he was there, Hunk stands up to comfort her. What's going on? Did you make onion hash? No, it's Mr. Robson. He's down for the count. His eyes open up wide. Oh no, that's horrible. His empathy makes her even more emotional as she collapses into his muscular arms. When her cheek rests on his veiny bicep, it feels warm. Justice for Mr. Robson. His muscular human arms remind her of those cat and pet, of her cat and pet, Mr. Robson. I know how you feel. He says that she hears him also getting choked up. Dinosaur looks up to see if he's a bitch. After last week's fall, one of my ants didn't survive. Lump in his throat grows audibly. Looks up, points to the sky, and sends an air kiss up. Peace. Oh no, was it Mike? No, it was Cindy, but still. Dinosaur says rest in peace while running her thumb across her throat like the Undertaker. Hunk grabs her shoulders and looks in her eyes with a look as if he really means it. Listen, if you ever need a distraction or just want to talk about it, you can always come to me. I really appreciate that. But I'm afraid I'm not going to see you anymore after today. Huh? What do you mean? She could see on his face that he didn't see this coming. I've decided that today is going to be my last appointment with Dr. Leon. I've been thinking about it for a while now, if I can actually do this. If I can never be completely open. But now with this whole Robson thing going on, I don't think I can continue to do this anymore. For a moment, the dinosaur notices panic on Hunk's face. Never see you again. The concerned look, Hunk thinks carefully at what he's about to say next. Never see you again. But don't you think right now is actually a good time to try to open up about your feelings? Especially now that you're not feeling well? Don't get me wrong, but no one ever really goes to therapists for fun. Although all her own negative feelings over the past week, she hadn't looked at it that way for some reason. She remembers that Hunk and Leon have been nothing but a source of positivity since she met— I'm sorry, I can't feel sexual right now. She briefly considers sexualize him. Realize this may not be the most appropriate time. Yeah, no fucking kidding! Garrus, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. I need to pet my puppy. Love my puppy. Maybe you're right. That's so sweet of him. Really appreciate that. And don't take this the wrong way, but this is my number. You can always bother me if you ever want to talk about anything. Takes a piece of paper and write down his phone number that consists exclusively of numbers. His phone number? That's so sweet of him. The dinosaur starts to blush. Wow, what a long number. You know what they say about men with long numbers. Thank you. I appreciate that. Door to Leon's office swings open. Check this out. He storms to the waiting room while pointing at his mouth. While you were late, I learned to blow saliva bubbles. The dinosaur blushes again as she watches Leon's sensual lips blow a bubble of saliva that just barely leaves his mouth. It bursts within mere moments. Hold on, I can't do it anymore now that you guys are watching. Makes a few more attempts, and while Hunk and Dinosaur are watching patiently, none of the attempts are very impressive. Whatever. Come in, Dinosaur. Oh, there's no more Mr. Robson down here. The dinosaur is sitting slumped in the chair opposite Dr. Leon, while her thoughts have now wandered back to the loss of Mr. Robson again. She can hear Leon talking, but what he says doesn't quite register because of her wandering thoughts. Concerned look, Dr. Leon looks at her from head to toenails and notices the bags under her eyes. Had a rough night of sleep? She snaps out of her wandering thoughts. Yeah, maybe. You look stressed. Is there a factor that has made you more stressed than usual this past week? That may be true. My sweet cat, Mr. Robson, passed away last week. Oh no, that's terrible. Dinosaur can see his eyes. It really touches him. How are you doing? Are you keeping your head above water? The dinosaur shrugs her shoulders as she feels tears welling up at the corners of her eyes. I know what it's like to lose a best friend. The dinosaur looks up at Leon questioningly. I had a goldfish once. I forgot what his name was. Who also passed away. The dinosaur looks at Leon emotionally. I forgot to feed him, you know, and then I just flushed him down the toilet. But the toilet was getting clogged up, so he floated back up to the surface. So I actually had to flush like 3 to 4 times or something. The dinosaur looks at Leon with a sympathetic look. That must have been very hard for you. Yeah, the plumber actually charged me more money too, because it happened late in the evening. That was very hard on me. So yeah, I know exactly how you feel. I wish you well. I really appreciate that. The dinosaur does feel a little bit more understood, and that helps. I understand it's all quite fresh, so let me know when you're ready to talk about it more. As always, his warm voice calms you down a little more. Impactful events such as the loss of a muscular cat can not only have a negative impact on your mental health, but it can also affect your memory. Are we doing this again? I'd first like to take another memory test. Nothing intense. Just answering some questions. Think you can handle that? Alright, gang, what do we think? It's B. You must be the funny. I'm the only one in my household. Now that you live alone. Thanks, buddy. Hey, close your eyes and relax as much as possible. Nice, or close her eyes. She likes when Leon gives her directions. I'm gonna ask you some questions that will make you feel stupid if you get them wrong, okay? Okay. Before we start, I'd like to ask you to remember the following number. 1983. Now let's start. Start with an easy question. You remember the following. You do not have a tie. You do not have a tie, sir. One of those things are a bit too suffocating myself. This nearly burst out of the tightest shirt ever. Time for the second question. How many chairs are in the waiting room? Never actually counted. What do you think, guys? Alright, we got one vote for E and one vote for 2. Fortunately, that is wrong. There are 4 in total. On to the next question. How many framed diplomas are on the wall in my office? I think there's 4. We're gonna try 4. That's wrong. There are 6 of them. Can't keep it up. What was the color of your sweet cat, Mr. Robbins' collar? It was like a red. Oh, it's like a pinkish. Oh, I didn't know. I know you didn't love it all. All right, that looks kind of red to me, dude. Fuck off. What's wrong with me? How can I forget? Move on to the next question. Poster right in the waiting room. It's hanging there. Wait, is he jealous? Whatever, time for the next question. How many weeks have you been coming here by now? This is the 6th week. That's right, time flies, don't you think? I'm just breezing through this, guys. What is not in the waiting room? A microphone, a vending machine, a book, or a trash can? Vending machine. Fortunately, that's wrong. The correct answer was a trash can. Next question. Color is the band in your hair. I actually don't remember. Hey guys, what color is the band in my hair? Too bad. The correct answer was red. Oh yeah, I guess there's a red band, isn't it? The back of her head turns along. Next question. First thing you ever said to me. I think it was awkward silence, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was awkward silence. Oh, we got D. We got B. I think it's B. Wait, you remember? Thought I was the only one who thought that was a special moment. Of course, I still remember. You lock eyes for a moment, slowing down time. Next question. It's on the necklace of the man in the waiting room. It's W.E. Oh, that's right. Indeed. Didn't expect you to be so obsessed with it. Next question. What color are my eyes? They're brown. Oh, DDinosaur. I didn't know you were paying attention to that. Oh, I sure was, buddy. Are you sure I got it right? Let me see again to double check. The dinosaur looks deep in Leon's eyes. For a moment, they forget what they're doing, which is ironic because it was a memory test. Yeah, I'm breezing through the memory test. What the color of my belt is. Can't seem to remember. I just feel it to refresh my memory. What am I, Braille text? No, I'm just messing with you. Sure you can. Slicer has over his 10-pack down towards his belt. She still has her eyes closed. After all, this is a serious psychological test. I already remember, she says, chuckling after feeling it for about 6 minutes. Alright guys, is it leopard print, ROG RGB lights, or glowing in the dark, or black? There is no correct answer here. No, obviously, Gar, it's either leopard print, ROG RGB lights, glow in the dark, or black. Oh, I'm sorry, did you say glow in the dark? Did you say ROG RGB lights? ROG is funnier. She deliberately gives the wrong answer. Oopsie, maybe I should just feel again then. She slowly slices her hand towards his belt, this time via up his thigh. Till she suddenly feels his hard knob and grips it tightly. What are you doing? Oh, by the way, before I forget, what was the number I asked you to remember at the beginning of the test? It was 1983. That's right, you cannot be fooled, can you? Says the dinosaur who's just accidentally sucked a door handle. Yeah, his hard knob. The answer is 6 out of the 13 questions. Your memory seems to be performing below average. I must indeed be due to the stress and not because I am simple. Anyway, I'm proud of you for giving it a shot, to Dinosaur. So just take it easy for the rest of the day. I will, thanks, Leon. The dinosaur is about to get up and go home, but then changes her mind. Oh, and Leon, I'm thinking about what you said, by the way. About opening my heart to the possibility of love? I don't think he said that, actually. I think I might have been open to this the day I first came here. Leon nods at her kindly. That's good to hear. Dinosaur winks at him as she walks towards the exit. I'll see you next week, Doctor. Well, see you next week, Doctor. Leon says with a mocking tone. Huh? Sorry, I had a bad night of sleep. Yeah, he's kind of a dick. I can't sleep, Mr. Robson. She stares at the ceiling as she lies on her back in bed. The spot next to her where Mr. Robson used to lie feels cold. So incredibly quiet and cold without you. She feels tears well up behind her eyes. I miss you so much. Only I didn't feel so alone. Ah, this motherfucker. That's from the unknown number. Another mysterious question. Which following do you care about least in a potential partner? Least? Alright, what is the worst quality in a potential partner? Arrogance, jealousy, grammatical errors, or unacceptable or unattractive appearance? Alright guys, this is the most serious question of all. What do we got? Grammatical errors are serious. Unattractive appearance. You know, between the two of those, grammatical errors is the funnier option. Negative quality between the two. Most people pick grammatical errors. Really? You sigh, the dinosaur flops back down in her bed and thinks. Now, because of the way the question was worded, that actually means that grammatical errors is the least bad thing. Not what Hunk said to her today. He was right. During therapy, I felt much better than how I feel now that I'm sitting here alone with my thoughts. Glad you persuaded me to make another appointment for next week. That reminds me. His number. Give me his phone number, Robson. Anyone East comes over where she holds Hunk's phone number next to the unknown number. She reverts down her nicely shaped thighs. 1. First digit of Hunk's number. 1. The first digit of the unknown number. Both numbers start with the same digit. That doesn't look good at all. Build up some more tension. She stares at the 2 telephone numbers in shock. Then she sees it. It's a different number. What a relief. Maybe I should send him a message. Do I really dare to? So that he doesn't mind after all. What do you guys? Should we send Hunk a message? I think we should. I think we should. Yeah, I think we should message him. Yeah, I'm gonna message him. You're right, Gar. I'm gonna message him. Then just a finger hovers over the keyboard, she drops her phone in bed next to her. Simply doesn't feel right. Alright, never mind then, I guess. Well, I just lost Robson. I'm already trying to replace his presence. Only a monster would do that. Even though I know he would encourage me because he's sweet and just wants me to be happy. It doesn't feel right just yet. She places her hand on the cold spot where Mr. Robinson used to be and closes her eyes. Good night, Mr. Robson. Next week is going to be another tense week. I'm going to snuggle my kitty after stream. She hears something zooming past her ears. Huh? She recognizes the sound immediately. A living nightmare of every person trying to sleep. A mosquito? A fly? A mosquito! Must be kidding me. Tries to look around the darkness of her room, but in vain. Not tonight, I need my sleep. Sneaky voice appears next to her ear. Do you really think you can hit me? Mosquito demonstrates his speed by flying to her other ear. And within a second, it starts whispering again. Please just go away. Alright, but first I need some blood. Oh no! I have to hit him before he manages to penetrate my skin. Oh my god. Gotcha! Your hand, but the mosquito is gone. You fool! You really think it'd be that easy? Oh no. Ouch, my perfect skin. It'll be long now before I get through your skin. I have to hit him. Waiter, can I please have another one of those? Cringe, dude. Got him. Hit! No! How are you doing this? Mosquito walks himself from the corner of its mouth and then starts to collect himself again. Seems like I'll have to move even faster. Got him. Gotcha. Just one more time. Almost spin to the floor. The speed. This is possible. How dare you hit me? You will regret this. Got him. Aha! A loud slap echoes through the room, followed by cold silence. Buzzing a sob. Silence has returned. Proud smile into Dinosaur's face fades as... Don't feel guilty. Fuck mosquitoes. Poor little thing. At least I can sleep in peace now, I guess. Cheeks look as if they're made of pudding as she bends over towards the nightlight to put it out. Deep sigh, she plops back down to the bed to finally relax. Wait, what was that? Before she can register what it was, she hears a deafening bang. Her lip is still waving because of the speed of what just flew past her ear. But that's impossible. You really think you could hit me? How is this possible? I hit you. You fool. This wasn't even close to my full strength. How long is this fucking game? Yeah, clearly. So his power level Never felt something as strong before. Mosquito stopped screaming. It no longer looks the same. Yeah, I saw that too, but... Yeah, I looked it up and it said an hour 3 at the most if you do everything. But like, I'm not doing everything. And we're still going. My final form, you weak, pathetic fool. Voice right next to her ear. How? He moved so fast. I didn't even see it move to my ear. It's supper time. Oh, you bitch. I missed. No, he's simply too fast. She gets a little lightheaded due to blood loss. Yeah, I know I need to hit him as he flies past. Wow. I missed. Oh no. Big sip of her blood. Sloshes the drink around his mouth. A rich, ripe taste. Delicate hint of sweetness. Great structure. He calmly spits it back into his wine glass. Smacks the lip and makes an annoying ah sound that some people make when they've had something to drink. Delicious. Why are you spitting it out? At least drink it. Excuse me, I'm not a savage. Can you please turn off that light? I'm trying to sleep, and that light is so tempting I want to fly into it all night. Because I'm a mosquito. His voice rattling further and further away as she slowly falls asleep due to blood loss. Oh no. Can someone look up how many weeks are in this game? As the dinosaur walks in the waiting room, she already sees Hunk doing push-ups to help his muscles and veins pop. He's such a nerd. He hears her approaching. He looks up with a concerned look. Good morning. How are you? Doing a lot better. But it's still difficult. It's been 2 weeks now. Mr. Robson's absence is still hard to get used to. I understand. We're glad to see you back in here. Me too. It's nice to have some distraction, she says while looking at his nipples. Then the dinosaur notices something about Hank's muscular neck. She recognized the mosquito bite. That's from the same mosquito that bit her last week. Her soul fills up with guilt. It seems that the events of this game could have serious consequences after all. Anyway, warms the dinosaur's prehistoric heart knowing that Hunk came earlier to comfort her. Thanks again for the pep talk last week. A modest smile appears on his charming face. But how are you? What's new? Sitting in a waiting room an hour before my own appointment starts. Look, I have much going on. Lamau. She thinks it's funny because he's attractive. Nah, I'm just messing with you. I'm trying to figure out the following thing. Pushed to his phone. She's an app, which he is completing a profile. The dinosaur gasps for breath. Is that a dating app? Yeah, I thought maybe it's time I should just give it a try, right? It's pretty lonely like this with only 9 ants. So I'm trying to figure out this profile setup thing. But I don't understand it at all, man. The dinosaur tries to hide her surprise. She didn't see this coming. A dating profile? I thought there was a chance that we... How could it be so stupid to think that someone like him could like me? A monster like me. Who even likes gigantic breasts, round buttocks, sultry lips, an hourglass finger, no gag reflex, and a salamander tail that could fall off in case of danger anyway? Yahoo! Clumsily scrolling on his phone. Sorry, now I'm trying to decide on a profile picture. Can't choose between these 2 photos. Can I see? Don't laugh, please. Hands her his phone. She looks at the selection of photos. She gasps. Her cheeks start to feel warm. He's barely dressed in the photos. When she counts his abdominal muscles, she concludes that it must be at least a 10-pack. Damn, son. But wait a minute. She carefully looks at the 2 photos again as she holds them next to each other. These are both the same photo, right? They look very similar, that's true, but there are some small differences. 10 differences to be precise. I'm not sure which of the 2 I think is better. Squinted eyes stares at the photo to see if she can spot the 10 differences. Alright, so there's one. Oh, there's an ant. Wow. Oh, there's a there's a timer. Timer's one. Yep. Bulge. This is a little tough. I'm just gonna start clicking randomly. Yeah. Snow clouds. Well, that's unfortunate. Nope, not Catmouth. There's a shark. Eye color. Alright, there's one more. I'm just making clickies everywhere. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna find this, you guys. Yeah, alright, what was it, game? Oh, it's okay. It really doesn't matter that much. A little jealous tone in her voice. There's no reason to be rude, but she can't help it. She pulls herself together. I don't think you could do bad in a photo anyway, even if you tried. That's nice of you, you old ass kisser. Enthusiastically nudged her in the most platonic way ever. The breasts jiggle a little, because they are huge. Is he really gonna date? I thought maybe we had a connection. You know me, ass kisser supreme. She's forcibly imitating the sound of an ass being kissed. She wonders whether she should tell him. But she's too scared, too afraid of being rejected, too afraid to expose herself as a prehistoric creature. It's quite difficult to take a serious transition from making an ass-kissing sounds to possibly declaring your love. Yeah, that is really what an anus being kissed sounds like. Haha, you would know, buddy. Well, I guess I'm picking the right photo then. Thanks for your help anyway. I feel like you always have my back. Well, I'm gonna upload the photo of my brand new dating profile now, therefore completing it. His manly finger floats towards the publish button in his phone in slow motion. So I can date other people. Should I stop him? This will be my last chance to share with him that I think we have a connection. Oh, or should I add in my description that I'm very desperate? Nah. His finger hovers closer above the create dating profile button. He clearly doesn't like me, otherwise he wouldn't be looking for someone else. Right? His fingernail moving a few millimeters of the button. It should be any moment that he's pressed the button. If it goes a lot slower in slow motion, don't you think? If I don't do it now, it might possibly never happen. And I'll never know if there's a possibility. Maybe it's time for me to stop being a coward and do what Dr. Leon said. To open my heart to finding happiness and love. Huh? What did you say? Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be a thought bubble. MP. Alright, gang. Do we go for hunk? Do we go for hunk? I believe in you, DDinosaur with double D's. Fuck it, we ball, let's go! Oh, god damn it. Dr. Leon's door opens. Dinosaur with big tits, you're up. Oh, already? Time always flies when I talk to you. Thanks, I'm speculating this is because of my very entertaining personality. Wasn't talking to you. Well, the discuss her wacky misunderstanding. The dinosaur stands there somewhat bewildered. Did she miss her chance? Good morning, Dinosaur. Please take a seat. How are you doing this week? Thoughts wander as she absently takes a seat. Because of this, she doesn't realize she's ignoring Leon. Her thoughts wander to Hunk, to Leon. Her Shark Tank idea. But there isn't much going on up there. Yeah. Smirk appears on Leon's face. You don't want to answer me, that's fine too. She snaps out of her sinful thoughts. Oh no, I'm sorry. I totally missed your question. I asked, what do you think is the most important quality in a potential partner? Why is he asking that? Reliability, honesty, caring, or dominant. Alright, gang. Let's go. What is the most important quality in a potential partner? Oh, being dominant. Dominant, I think. Interesting. Do you know this is what other people think? Most people say honesty. Very impressive how he knows his statistics by heart. What about you? Huh? What do you think is most important? I guess also dominant, yeah. We're so on the same page. Swoon. Enough about me, let's focus on you. I'd like to do a general health test. After all, a lot of stress can lead to various physical ailments. So I'd like to check your current physical condition. Just by taking a swab from your throat with my finger. Before she can finish. Bring on that finger! Oh, okay. Please open your mouth as I try to collect a juice sample from the back of your throat. From the back of my throat? But I have no gag reflex. Oh no! Maybe I spoke too soon. If you let swallow from the back of my throat, you might discover that I'm a huge carnivore that could grow up to 14 meters long and weigh 8 tons. A dinosaur. Because I don't have a gag reflex. Don't worry at all. It's a piece of cake. Although she's nervous about the whole big secret she's a dinosaur thing, she is conflicted with another thought. Because she cannot deny she'd like to have Leon's thick, hairy finger down her throat. Are you ready? A lot of effort went into this game, and I am thankful that it did. Fuck it, Weeball. The dinosaur opens her mouth. She notices it's above average in size. Nice. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. Wow. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. I was distracted by the secret tunnel. Wow, I suck at the Leon games. She accidentally bites Leon's finger.
Ow!
His arm slides out of her mouth like the wildebeest cat. Oopsie. Looks at his finger, he sees that he's collected some dinosaur mud under his nail anyway. Are you okay? Are you sure you have everything? Flirting. Or, that was a tough pill to swallow, XD, comedy god. You know, I want to, Gwen, but I don't think it's gonna let me. Alright, flirting it is.
Huh?
Yeah. Fills up a slimy finger. Okay, about the sample in one of those pregnancy-like tests. What now? In minutes it'll tell us if something is super serious wrong or not. I'm very impressed. Your throat depth. That would be a great talent in some, specific industries. The sword swallower industry, for example. The dinosaur is feeling very relieved. Not only because Leon, for some reason, doesn't seem to find her lack of gag reflex weird, but because he had washed his hands beforehand. Smiles friendly at the dinosaur's eyes full on the test results. Oh, the results are in! His friendly smile turns to that of a professional as he examines the results. Let's see. I have good news and I have bad news. I want the good news first. Good news is that there's no bad news. You're in perfect health, but... What? Just seems that you have a lack of physical exercise in your life. I'll have to work on that somehow. More physical exercise? Still drunk on the adrenaline from the intimate test just now, she looks at Leon with blushing cheeks. Really enjoyed this physical test, Leon. What the hell am I saying? I'm normally never like this, teehee. Wow. Can't you think of another way to get physical next week? Oh, well, I almost stumbles over his words. Physical exercise is what you seem to need. To dinosaur dabs. Someone drew this. Oh, and by the way, he takes a professional-looking business card from one of his drawers. Here, my phone number. If you start to feel worse or you just want to talk about something, you can always contact me. She smiles shyly. Does he give this to anyone without a gag reflex? It's good to see you again. Pleasure doing business, Doctor. To fix the coin in his direction as a tip. See you next week. Remember what I said about that test? She gets up, she intensely maintains eye contact, considers looking her essentially. The distraction causes her to hit her knee on the desk. The pain makes the entire situation awkward. Are you okay? The dinosaur says she's fine, even though it hurts a lot. Can't really say that I'm up like this, because that would be even more humiliating. I'm fine. Just gives a thumbs up, trying to show that she can barely put any weight on her knee as she struggles to leave the office. She's lying in bed out of colors, but check this out, is completely naked. You don't say. Mr. Robson, I think I have a problem. I think I like them both. Leon brings out the primal instincts in me. Just today, wow. Look at my heart has raced that fast since that meteorite. With Hunk, I feel like I could talk about almost anything. He's such a sweetling. Do you think he has a match yet? She is startled when she sees a message from the unknown number. She opens the message and the following question. What's your biggest fear in a relationship? Alright, what is your biggest fear? Being abandoned, getting bored, getting cheated on, or not being good enough? What do you think, guys? Yeah, this one's a pretty personal one, isn't it? I think for me, it's gonna be not being good enough. I don't even want to think about it. Alright, let's see. Being cheated on is first, followed by not being good enough, followed by being abandoned, followed by getting bored. He falls back into bed. Another message? That's unusual. Thank you. I almost know enough. Next week, it's time for the last question. The last question? Hopefully that means the game's almost done. I'm enjoying the game, but I was expecting this to be like an hour and a half. Overwhelmed with loneliness. What do I do without you, Robson? Such a pity men never got to meet you. I wonder what that would have been like. Wow. Wait a minute. Those are from the palm of hand. I could send one of the men a message. Oh, they did indicate that they would not mind. It's kind of late. I'm all aboard the Hunk train. We're gonna send Hunk a message. We're typing her message. Does it anyway. Hey Hunk, are you still up? Message sent. You left her message, she regrets it. What in the world am I doing? What if I bother him? What if I wake him up? What if he finds out that I'm a dinosaur that is warm-blooded and breathes using air sacs that continuously push fresh air through the lungs in one direction? Although the... Or she viewed an extensive description of a dinosaur, she feels her phone vibrate. To Dinosaur, is this you? Yes, with double D's. Nice, 100. I was just thinking about you. Something wrong? I don't know. Just felt a little lonely. Hope I'm not disturbing you. Bit late to message me, don't you think? I was afraid of this. Oh, sorry. No, just kidding. XD. Just, sir. Just. I did say you could always bother me, XD. Facts. What do you want to talk about? I'm sick, I was just looking for some distraction. Oh, I'm starting to feel performance pressure already. Dinosaur is giggling. That's not necessary, because I have a question for you. For me? Now I feel even more pressure to perform. How did you get that text effect, my guy? She noticed that talking with Hunk immediately calms her down. It's a human tranquilizer or something. Alright, do we want to know what his bedroom looks like, or what he's currently wearing? Alright, so with Hunk, I feel like if we ask what his bedroom looks like, he's gonna take a picture of the actual bedroom. Be like, oh, it's this one. But if we ask what he's currently wearing... Oh. Looks like the A's have it. Alright, A it is, let's go. What does your bedroom look like? It's pretty dark right now. Yours? I could tell you, but why don't I just show you? I have to warn you that I'll be there too. What she's about to do now shocks her to the core. A chronically shy and subtle person like her. Comfortable like this, wears her phone at herself and poses sensually. Oh my god. Nipples, feet, rectum, or fins? Do you have fins? I don't think you have fins. Alright, gang, what sexy picture are we sending to Hunk?
Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me.
Feet. Feet and fins. Alright, D it is, let's go. You've been terrorizing me, I'm always wrong. Or is it even time to realize Hunk sends another message? Please, but... Before we're intimate like that, I would like to ask you something first. Sure, just ask. Well, I'd rather do this in person if you don't mind. DDinosaur respects his respect for her. Of course, that's fine. What could he be talking about? And I'll talk to you next week. Dude, just invite him over. Deal. Sleep well, Hunk. Don't tell me what to do. I use that line. He was joking for the rest of the night. It's hard to sleep because of the exciting messages like that. I know. I heard that counting sheep helps you sleep. She looks up her favorite sheep video. Alright, this should probably help. One. Do I click? Oh, am I supposed to be keeping track? Well, I've already lost count. I'm asleep. Champs in the waiting room because she's a dinosaur. This moves gracefully back and forth. She walks over. She sees Hunk already sitting in the waiting room. After weeks, Dinosaur is finally feeling somewhat better. Is looking forward to seeing Hunk again. She's Hunk sitting there. Dinosaur stares at his broad shoulders. She has large breasts and yada yada. You know the deal by now. Dinosaur sits down. He looks at her nervously with some serious look. Dinosaur, can I talk to you for a moment? Like she's about to crack the most hilarious joke ever. Ta-da! Achievement unlocked! You're doing it right now. This is not a funny joke at all. It's the actual reason why Hunk is... It is the actual reason why Hunk is laughing. Huh? What's going on? I should have been clearer with you. Sounds like somebody who's very unclear. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? My dating profile. The editor was never able to put it up. Try pressing the publish button? It's not because I didn't know how to do it to Dinosaur. It's because... I just did it to make you jealous. But why? But why would you want to make me jealous? Sighs deeply. Because I was too scared. Afraid to be direct with you. Afraid to tell you how I really feel. Afraid to be rejected. You deserve the truth. Wait, does he mean... Felt a connection with you since the first time I spoke to you. And I don't know if you feel it too, or if you're just going to laugh in my face, but... She's speechless. She didn't see this coming at all. Scary as it is to be rejected, I have to ask you this. Okay, here goes. Do you want to go on a date with me? Yeah, let's go. Did I hear that right? A date? I thought he didn't want anything to do with me before. All of a sudden he wants to go on a date with me? What about Leon? Yeah, I'm on Hunk train. A colony of ants while Hunk feels like internal size. Did Dinosaur decide to give it a try? It would be a shame to never explore where there's any potential between them. I'm speechless. Awesome. How about tonight? I know the perfect place. You don't have to arrange anything at all. I'll send you the details later. So looking forward to it. Wahoo! Don't forget to wear your skinny jeans, you skank. Dinosaur with slammer whammers. It's time for your appointment. He still looks longer than the edge dinosaur. I'll see you tonight. Is that a threat? Wow. Well, this escalated. Huh? Wasn't talking to you, Doctor. Oh, okay. Come into Dinosaur. Filled with confidence after interacting with Hank. In fact, it makes her feel quite aroused. WTF? Why is that WTF? What did she tell Leon about the date? Besides the fact that basically has nothing to do with him, she wants to keep her options open. She can't deny she also has feelings for him. Please sit down to Dinosaur. It's eavesdropping on you guys just now. Can't help but overhear that you have a date with Hunk tonight. He knows. Yeah, right. It was all because he wasn't honest before. I mean, all because of misunderstanding last week. I slipped her tongue. He wasn't honest. I told you to watch out for him. It isn't that big of a deal. Sound concerned for a moment. Please, watch yourself. She's currently watching intensely as a half-buried photo of Leon on the bookshelf. By the way, I've been thinking about what you asked me last week. Eyes deep and sultry. You asked me to prepare another physical test. And I think you're right. It's high time. We've been sitting still for weeks now. Just talking, playing stupid mind and brain games. Danced around it long enough. As you requested, I prepared an intensive physical test for today. Thinks in a sexy way it'd be creepy if he weren't attractive. You know what I mean. Dinosaur lets out a giggle. I know what I want you to mean. He is your therapist. The Dinosaur hopes it has something to do with his balls. And I'm going to be real straight with you. It has something to do with my balls. It's basketball. Makes a rock and roll sign with his hands. How does that sound to you? She nods eagerly and desperately. Is this a dream? Is he really asking me this? I don't know if I've ever felt comfortable with someone. Well, she seems to have forgotten about Hunk's date completely. I don't want to be unsafe, so I suggest you use protection. The Dinosaur giggles. This is all happening so quickly. His hairy hand, she opened her drawer in his desk that's normally locked. She actually lets out a sensual moan. His shin guards.
Welcome everyone to this great day of football. Today it's Dinosaur versus Dr. Leon. And as the whistle blows, we'll find out how this match will go, as there is some definite tension there between the two.
And how does the offside rule work again? Referee's about to blow his whistle. Here we go.
Good interception by Dinosaur. What a great goal by Dinosaur. Why would someone do that? Look at those moves. I think I'm falling in love. And it's celebration time. Great goal by Dinosaur. Let's see if she can keep this up. Oh, unlucky. So, and it's in. It seemed for a moment there to be offside. But is the sign. It's a goal. Great moves by Dinosaur. Great goal by a great woman, and even greater moves. Look at her go. And it's a goal. What a beauty. Great moves by Dinosaur. And it's celebration time. Look at those moves. I think I'm falling in love. Great goal by Dinosaur. Let's see if she can keep this up.
The ball go.
Great pump. And he's in. What a magnificent goal. Proving once again that football is an art. And it's celebration time. And it's time for kickoff once again. Nice dribbling there. Going for it. And the referee is down. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Play on, says the referee. Oh, unlucky. Tremendous save by the goalkeeper. Anticipation leading to the interception there. Great pass.
No, not great pass.
Good pass from the player. And the goalkeeper gets it. Great pass. And the referee just got hit by the ball. Only 1 minute left on the clock. That's a very, very good slide tackle. And there's a sliding challenge. Dinosaur with a great pass.
Oh,
Going
shit.
for it. Here's the chance. Good pass by Leon. Here's the cross. 30 seconds left. No doubt about this player's technique. A real master of the pass.
Oh no.
Not particularly pretty, but effective. Dinosaur with a great pass. Here's the cross. That's a nice tackle.
I just gotta keep him away for...
Great pass. And that's the final whistle. What a match. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let's go back to the office.
Oh.
What a shitty game. It was barely working. Notice his ultimate form when he's sweaty. She must put her own sweat on her seat. Oh dear, sorry, Leon. Why's the desk in the chair? Don't worry about it. I'll sniff that later. By the way, shouldn't you be hurrying for your date with Hunk? What did you just say? My date with Hunk. Her phone sees she's already late. Oh dear. Bummed out, Leon is left alone with the referee. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out as well. Alright, man. Talk to you later. Alright, it's a date. He's rushing in. Where is he? Is he already gone? He looks around but can't spot Hunk's noticeable bulge anywhere. Oh no, I screwed up, didn't I? Just systematically and dramatically turns around to go home, she hears a male voice roar. Hey, DDino, I'm over here. He's sitting there in her favorite outfit of his only outfit. You blind or something? She didn't see him right away because he was sitting still. Because she's a T-Rex. So great to see you. When the dinosaur walks towards him, he stands up, pull her chair out for her. But the dinosaur throws himself into his precious arms to greet him. Her pungent football sweat smell fills his nose. Sorry I'm late. Muskrar's wrapped around her like a friendly boa strictors. No problem. I'm glad you're here. Hope you don't mind I already ordered something for us. Let's just keep this rolling. Not at all. As thirsty as a horse after that physical exertions with Leon. Physical. Leon? A large, fancy drink with a small umbrella and a piece of fruit inside to make it seem more worth the price. Such a luxury. Are you trying to get me drunk or something? She says teasingly. She takes a big sip. He laughs, unsure of whether she means or not. He looks around, fascinated. What a romantic place. I don't think I've ever been to such a fancy restaurant before. She's beaming. She looks around in amazement at the finished marble walls, romantic colors of the decor, the golden arches on the wall. And slightly nervously, it's a McDonald's. It's a McDonald's. We're at a McDonald's. Alright, here we go. What do you want to talk about? Good question. Where should we start? What are your hobbies? My hobbies? Obsessed with horror movies and horror games. The intensity, the tension, the jump scares. Just love jump scares. Jump scares? Those unexpected scares? Wait, why did you ask that? Someone sipped their drink somewhat tensely. Yeah, I'm not a fan of jump scares. We light up talking about one of his bloody passions. But what I like most is the slow build-up that always seems to. Then before you finish the sentence, the light of the restaurant go out. Huh? Hello? Why are the lights out? What was that? I just better wait here for complete silence for the problem to be resolved. Hunk? Is someone behind me? Wow. Excuse me. Oh, there's a light again. I got scared for a moment because someone told me about acute blindness being a real thing once. One thing is certain, now that I see you again, I'm happier again. What a creep. Say, Dinosaur, can I ask you something personal? Can I ask what your type is? Types like you. Can I ask you something personal too? Ooh. I gotta know. It's complicated. This is a remix. I can start it with a slight tipsy tone. She's starting to feel a little lightheaded. Alright, are we gonna make a move or are we gonna dance? Alright, I've been kind of breezing through some of these, but I want you guys to vote on this one.
It's not my fault.
Hey, it is. Places her foot on his thigh. Oopsie, what in the world am I doing now? It must be the alcohol. Glass next to you realize that was a non-alcoholic drink, right? It was literally a glass of orange juice. Yeah, we're at a McDonald's. We're so much fun they barely noticed the restaurant's about to close. It's either the only ones left at the restaurant, he knows what time it is. That late already? Am I wrong, or did this date just go pretty well? Yeah, we're gonna invite him home. Well, fun doesn't have to stop. Would you maybe like to have a drink at my place? Yes, sounds fun to me. Jackpot! DDinosaur is thinking like a creep. Little dot pop up on his 10 out of 10 Metacritic score face. But I don't think it's smart. Since when is intelligence your thing? It's just that I... Sorry. I have to go. Promptly hurries away. Talk to you soon, okay? Was I being too direct again? Damn that orange juice. Just look at her lying in bed. Good, a lick of sweat. Why you leave us so abruptly? Say something to let him know that I'm a dinosaur, which scientists disagree with whether I could run given my heavy weight. Going, but also maybe I should send him a message. Here's the screen. Yeah, we're gonna send Hunk a message. Did you get home safely? Got home safe. Sorry for storming off like that. Hope it's not because of something I said. Don't worry about that, okay? You can always just tell me. You know that, right? Talk about it next week. We'll tell you in person. Okay, I'll see you then. Good night. Good night, dinosaur. To dinosaur. Is that a spelling mistake, or does he really know? What am I supposed to do now? You're right, Robson. There's no reason he was no, but I just don't understand what else could be going on. Guess I'll find out next week. Who's at my door? You think the biggest turnoff in a potential partner? Indifference. Selfishness is most, but trust me, you don't want to be in a relationship with an indifferent partner. Sleep. Another message. Last day. Think you know this is someone else in your house right now? Absolutely. Stay calm, DDinosaur. Must be one of those classic house noises. You know, this is what most people think. Help me, 100%. Who is this? Tell me. Stay calm, DDinosaur. Everything's okay. Another message. Make it stop. Statement. I know enough. I've collected all your information. What do you want from me? Wait a minute. Teresa Ashbus, she gasped her ear. She can hardly believe what it says. What a deal. Thank you for answering all questions from our customer survey. The survey shows the most expensive all-in-one package with the fastest fiber optic internet. More than 623 channels fit you best. 99% of people are satisfied with full-powered... Oh my god. Wow. Ending the storyline with complete satisfaction. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. What was my outfit? Succubus. Cool. Okay, we are actually gonna change into the succubus outfit. Yes, 100%. But here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna go ahead and end stream now, because I have no idea how much longer this is going. I expected this to be a short stream. I've got other things that I was planning on doing this evening, and I need to get those done before I go to bed. I will be back to finish this out for what I hope is a much shorter stream. I don't know when that's gonna be, probably sometime this week. But yeah, I love this game. This game is fucking awesome. This is goddamn comedy gold. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. It has been a wonder and a pleasure, and remember, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye, guys.